Hey, you on the way? Pictures. Just got it. Which number, Izell? Get here now. Holy, it's crazy. Then we see the pictures. See what's going on here. Can't be talking. I'm the only one fucking and sucking.
Yo.
You didn't even know you were about to. This guy volunteered, like, I'll do it.
I heard it. I was like, hold on. My apologies.
Yo.
Can't be talking. I'm the only one fucking and sucking. You sucking your nipples, playing with your ass, all type of shit.
Oh, shit.
Weird. You talking to me? Go have another hoe do it. Fuck around and end up on blogs. I'ma take care of you. It's different. It's not cap when I talk about it on Instagram. And we're back, your boy X, RIPMX, and everything social.
Castro Nero 88.
Money Mitch, 54X Mitch on all platforms.
We got we got a familiar face in the house today.
Come on. Newbie, representing Club Chat, here for Uncommon Sense. Big up the guys.
Come on, back at it.
Yeah, man.
No snaps, nothing for the man. Yo, fam, big up yourself, eh? Welcome back, bro. Welcome back. All right? Yo, man, I know usually I kick off the show, but we're switching things up a little bit. Bitch, let them know what's going on in the world of things today.
All right, we're just going to start off with a little bit of, I was about to swear. I just remember we can't.
We should.
Oh, no swearing?
You shouldn't. Not for the first like 10
minutes. I was just about to. I was right there.
Yeah, I slipped up like a little bit, but it's fine.
It's all right. Anyways, Florida rapper Boston Richey was recently exposed by ex-girlfriend Tatiana Chanell for his sexual deviance. The man, I want to refer to this picture real quick.
Yep, I'm pulling it up right now as we speak. Okay.
What are they
All
calling
right,
them?
so some of the things were blurred out because I don't know if YouTube is supportive of these things. But basically, what you have here
What do we have
is
here?
Boston Richey requesting that his girlfriend go to the store to pick up a device that would be used to enter the back door of a man's house.
So Peggins,
Yes.
a Peggy Hill.
So not only did he make... That was crazy. That threw me off, but it was cool, though. It was cool. So not only did the man request a specific device, he sent her to the store to make sure that she picked it up. He had her send the pictures, and then he zelled her some money. And here's the
freaky.
conversation.
Would you like me to read it for you guys?
You know what? I would. I would.
Hey, man. Can't be talking. I'm the one.
Oh, hold on. They have the picture out of order. Read the right one first.
Okay. Bae, you on the way? Pictures. Just got it. Which number, Izell? Get here now. Holy, it's crazy. Then we see the pictures. See what's going on here. Can't be talking. I'm the only one fucking and sucking.
Yo.
You didn't even know you were about to. I didn't. This guy volunteered, like, I'll do it.
Hold on. My apologies. First, I'm having a hard time distinguishing who's like the girl and
So
who's
for some reason, they have the pictures in reverse.
no, but who's the female and
The
who's
girl is the blue for
Whoever's
sure.
speaking more aggressively is the girl because
okay?
it's
Got
after
you.
they started having
okay,
problems.
got you.
The girl has to be blue.
Can't be talking. I'm the only one fucking and sucking. You sucking your nipples, playing with your ass, all type of shit.
Oh, shit.
Weird. You talking to me? Go have another hoe do it. Fuck around and end up on blogs. I'ma take care of you. It's different. It's not cap when I talk about it on Instagram. And then you have these, I guess you have the payment amount of $142.63.
Yeah, that was him making sure that the order was precise and handled very carefully before it arrived at his house.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So now I have some questions.
Proceed with your
First,
questioning.
does this change how you feel about him?
Honestly, I thought he lost his ratings from He Ratted, to be honest. Like, his music
It just keeps going lower.
like
and
if
lower.
people keep on bumping rats, I used to crop out certain artists because of that. But you can't deny Gunna's motion. You can't deny the fact that Boston Richey has a 1-2 slappers. You can't deny it, but you got to separate the art from the artist. That's all.
So
I'm
he
saying.
told, but the music didn't.
Whether it did or not, I'm separating the art from the artist. Just
You're
like R.
separating-
Kelly,
okay.
man. Just like R. Kelly.
Yeah,
No,
R. Kelly's music didn't do
Yeah,
nothing
hold
to
on,
nobody.
hold on.
Pardon me?
No.
R. Kelly's music didn't harm anybody.
But if you think about what he was talking about, based on what he was doing during that time,
I don't
you
want to think
could-
that way.
Exactly. Separate
don't.
the art from the artist.
But here's
Yeah.
the thing. I feel you. I'm not gonna compare R. Kelly to mans that are openly snitching because I don't think R. Kelly was snitching, right?
He was doing,
I think
he was
the
doing other
comparison,
shit.
the comparison is you did something that we perceive to be wrong.
Okay.
But we still like your music.
So you
Okay.
feel like snitching is worse than what R. Kelly has done in this world?
Yo, so I watched the documentary. Did you guys watch like The Reckoning of R. Kelly?
I don't think I finished this though.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's kind of blurred. Like, I know that they're saying, oh, R. Kelly's a monster and all this, but like a lot of what I seen seemed like there was consensuality involved, bro. There was a lot of people volunteering to sign up in the chocolate factory, bro. They did not want to leave the chocolate factory.
There was a lot of women giving their children away.
Parents were signing up their children for the chocolate factory. So I'm not going to say. And in addition to this, yo, R. Kelly can't even read, big man. Yo, fam, I don't know.
What does that have to do with anything?
Yo, on a level, he's a victim somewhere. Now, I don't know where exactly, but yo, he can't read. Don't worry. I said on a level. I said on a level. Don't worry. On a level. Right?
You can't be defending his actions.
I'm not offended. I'm just saying. All I'm saying though is that like the documentary and all the things that I seen, I don't think it's as bad still. Like as overtly telling on a nigga.
I don't know. I think,
bro, a lot of, like I said, parents were signing their kids up for the chocolate factory like it was summer camp.
So that makes it that makes it more better than snitching.
I think consensual behavior between two adults. I think consent.
Two adults.
Well,
let's think about it again.
The two adults were R. Kelly and the parents.
yeah. 3 adults
on behalf of the child.
Okay. Now,
but one is a whole.
There was consent involved.
Snitching is a grown man's decision, though. Like, you know, it's a grown man's decision.
So was the decision to talk to the 14-year-old.
No, I'm not saying.
He was a grown man when he did these things.
No, he has a problem.
Maybe we should do.
You're not even in the same boat, though.
Look, I'm not ready to even like.
Hold on, go ahead.
Name one worse than the other. You're both in the same boat of shame, and you shouldn't have did that. That's how I'm gonna look at it. I don't know what's worse.
There's shame involved.
It's just bad.
But back to the question: do we look at him different?
Yeah. Do you look at Boston Richey different after these new discoveries?
Yo,
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't really know too much about Boston Richey after. Like, what tracks does he sing that's like mainstream?
I don't know any.
Love Me's a big one.
Shorty,
He has the name of it, but that one's a big one.
Okay, you know what? Okay, not fair. Like, you sang that, I still don't know who Boston Richey is.
I gotta get my life together. Hold on.
Yo, if you heard it, you probably because honestly his music's pretty big.
Okay, if it's pop,
his music is pretty.
Fam, I'm just out the loop sometimes.
He's a very popular artist, so I'm sure if you come across it,
so
you'll know.
To answer your question, does it change the way I feel about him?
Yeah,
I didn't have too much thoughts towards that.
Yo, listen, man.
Fair enough.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised that these niggas are freaky.
I'm still laughing from that.
I'm not surprised. But let's say for the context of the conversation, if I were to think that a man was not getting pegged and then I found out he is getting pegged, probably I'm gonna feel different about that man.
He feels different.
He liked what he was feeling.
But he feels different now that he's exposed.
See the boy Boston Cream? We can't even do that. We can't even just let him be, bro. And like, I don't bump his music.
Yo, if Love Me bumps in the club, I'm not gonna not bump to it anymore.
Nah, Boston Cream is crazy.
I'm at a loss for words.
I'm struggling to get past like that and go on to my next question.
I said Boston Cream.
Yo,
holy
you guys
shit.
gotta clip that one fast before somebody else says it. I'm not gonna lie.
Shout out to Tim Hortons.
Shout
out Tim Hortons is mad.
Roll up the rim, fam.
Holy fuck.
I mean, he needs to stop rolling the rim, fam.
To win for real.
The man never going crazy.
There was too much rim rolling, okay?
Yeah. It's bad news, bro. It's bad news over there. All right, my next question for the mandem. Does this make him gay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
For that. I don't
You're
care.
definitely suspect. Now, don't get me wrong. Because it's involved with, like, I'm a technical person, seen? Gay and homosexuality, that's with another man, seen? He's doing these suspect behaviors with a woman. Now, I'm not going to call you a homosexual because you're having, like, straight sex, but you're doing gay shit in a straight dynamic.
He's pushing his
So then you know what? Like, I have a next question.
No, because it's valid. Homosexuality is two men.
He's pushing his sexual boundaries.
But it's still with a woman.
Yeah, but I feel like he's still pushing the boundaries where it's like, yo, he could slip into the realm of like, yo, let me do with a tranny or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? As long as
Nigga, that's a man.
But you're not listening. That's a man now.
But they look like a woman though.
Nah, but it's a man.
You're on a slippery slope of that.
A lot of things.
Like I said, bro, let me fit. It's weird. He's doing weird shit, but I'm not necessarily going to call him a homosexual. Because if he prefers to, if he likes to have sex with women, but this is the shit he likes done with them, then he's just a weird nigga. He has weird preferences. It doesn't make him a homosexual. Homosexual is literally...
I agree.
Let me ask a better question.
I had to think about it.
So, if you do gay stuff, but only with a woman, is it still gay? I just felt like, hold on, man.
No.
You know, maybe it should
I had to
have
think about
context.
it. I had to think about it because at first, initially, I was saying that's gay for sure, but it is freaky.
It's freaky.
But you can't call it gay because
It's not gay.
that's like saying niggas that get their ass ate is gay because that's playing with fire right there.
There's some people that do.
But you can't call them gay because a
if it's a
woman's
woman
doing
eating
it.
it-
You can't call them gay.
So the
But
another
putting something
man
in your hole, though.
You got
Fam,
penetrated.
you're playing with fire. You're
Like I
playing with
said,
fire
you're doing
nonetheless.
suspect stuff.
you got
Like,
penetrated.
like I showed the man. I love the gooch, but some people would say that's gay. Some people would argue that's gay.
You know what I'm
But
saying? But if a
it's
girl
a
is
woman doing it, like
fam,
what the
there's
hell?
nothing gay about having sex with a woman. Now you could do suspect and freaky acts.
Yeah, that's
because the human body is the human body. There's only so much things you can do with
put
it.
on a strap
Yes,
on
and
to
so-
fuck you.
But it's not like hold on.
Like,
It's gay.
like
In my
feel you.
opinion.
No, I feel you.
it's
Now,
gay.
I understand where you're getting at, but I'm still looking at it technically, and it's like, yo, he didn't have a sexual encounter with another man. If there's one, okay, put it like this: what's gay then in this situation? Like if you were to pick one or the other, if Boston Richey were to kiss another man or make out with another man, or this is a scenario where he's getting pegged by a woman.
They're both
Now they're
gay.
both technically
Just double down.
suspect and weird. On a technical basis, though, fam, like the act with another man, that's a homosexual act. Now you are engaging in sexual, whatever you do in terms of sex and however it goes down, that's between
fam,
you
that's
and
a
your partner.
homosexual act if you're getting bent over, getting penetrated with like a.
It's a suspect act. When it's a girl, fam.
No, fam.
pretty gay.
That's like
We're
So then-
50-50 on this argument.
Okay, so then
We're
hold
60-40.
on.
What do you mean?
like
Just four niggas here, bro.
I'm just 75-25.
No.
of us.
I'm agreeing with X. now.
Yeah,
I'm
they're on
agreeing
that
with
side, and me and you was on this side.
Yeah.
So it's 50-50.
You're agreeing with him.
Fraction fucked
I'm
them
agreeing
up.
with him. I had to think
So no
about it.
percentages and shit. Everything scrambles. Man said, nah, we're not doing that, bro. My numbers.
You lost me. Still. You lost me.
All
but-
I'm saying, bro, is homosexuality is engaging with two of the same gender, bro.
Yeah.
And so, and like, I would even aloof more, like, if he was playing with transsexuals and like he had a transsexual backing him out, I would say, okay, that's more,
That's
literally
that's
gay.
Yeah,
That's
That's not
literally
non-sexual,
gay.
fam.
No.
Stop this.
That's literally
Dog,
gay.
I was gonna say that, right? But because because it's a woman, it's not homosexual.
It's a
just
rubber
weird.
buddy though.
It's weird.
It's a buddy though.
Fam, it's weird.
Still, weird's
I don't
like
know.
nice. Like you're being polite.
Bati play is type gay too, if you think about it. Fam.
But
type
it's
gay.
like it's not a finger she put in. It's a buddy.
but
It's something
Bati
shaped
play-
So
like
yeah,
a
she put her
penis.
finger in his
play-
ass. Is that less gay?
It's less, but it's
That
still
would be
gay.
less gay.
that's still playing with fire. But
still
because
gay,
it's a
still.
woman,
Like I'm
I
saying,
can't call
like
it
I'm
gay.
saying.
But bro,
I'm saying,
like
I'm
the
going on the
act-
side of
the
technicality.
the act of him telling her to go buy it, put it on,
That's what he likes.
and fucking
No, that doesn't
Like,
make
you
him more
like-
gay. It just makes him more egregious and aggressive. Like, yo,
Like,
that just makes it funnier.
If I bought a thing an outfit and told her, yo, I want to see you in that, it doesn't make, you know what I mean?
I
He's
want to
just,
see you in the strap. on.
yeah, he wants what he wants.
I'm getting upset.
And it's a lady doing it. You know that he wants
It's
what he
throwing me
wants.
off, bro.
Yeah, but to answer your question, I'm still erring on the side of it's not gay if it's a woman. It's just fucking weird.
All right, so no, yes. All right, I guess 50-50. We gotta ask the comments. What do you guys think? Is it gay if you do some gay stuff with a woman? I think so.
pegging in particular.
You can't even call it gay stuff. Would still imply like you can't
All
use
right,
the word
if you let a woman peg
penetrate
you
you. Yeah,
or penetrate in any
Penetrate, peg,
form,
yeah, whatever.
is that gay?
I think that's submissive.
Is it submissive if it's what you want? Like,
Yes, because there are men that pay to be fucking dominated.
I don't think they're gay though. I don't think, hey, if that guy didn't get penetrated, you just got to whip and box up a couple times. If I'm him, you can't talk about me like this.
Fam.
You can't put me in the category of the
Fam,
man.
no,
I got
no,
a strap on. Like, hold on, I have some dignity in my
I
thing.
mean,
You know
no,
what I
you
mean?
have no dignity if you're getting
Fam, you're getting
dominated.
ball
fam.
gang.
Yo, if I'm getting boxed up, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's still better than getting penetrated on any day of the week.
No, for sure.
It is,
Fam,
it is,
don't
it
get me
is,
wrong.
it is.
His
So-
penetration is the ultimate.
Yeah, so
Fam,
he still is not on that side in my eyes.
No,
You're
both
just,
of them are
you're weird.
losers,
They're
though.
you're
Both of them are
weird. It's
losers.
hold on. You're weird, but weird and gay is not the same thing.
Fam, a loser is a loser, bro. There's no way.
No. You can
Like, I'm
lose.
less of a
You
loser
can
than
lose
you.
straight or you can lose gay, and I'd rather lose straight. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Honestly,
it real.
I look at that like it's like a cop out, bro. Like he's
I just
doing
think,
some,
look,
he's doing some cop out shit.
Fam, you
Like
have
you're
no-
getting penetrated by a woman, but it's like, bro,
Oh, it's like a plausible deniability.
Yeah, like you're doing-
yo,
I think he
low
is
key,
gay, though.
He's
Yeah.
a fish,
I
but
think
because
he
he
is
does it with the girl, you can't call him a fish.
Exactly.
But he's doing fish.
Well,
Yeah.
that,
It's a cop
that's what I'm
out.
saying. He's playing
He's
on
a
the
fish in man's
technicality.
clothing.
I think he probably
Crazy.
picked it up from jail.
SpongeBob type shit, fam.
You don't
He's
think
living
he
under
picked
the
it up
water.
from jail?
I don't
He's
even
been
think
in
he
jail
did that much time.
But fam,
He didn't do
some-
enough for
it
that to
takes
happen.
niggas a
And it's
day
bit-
sometimes, bro.
But the majority of men in
Niggas are
jail
holding
don't do
pockets
that. It's a
quick.
minority of
Fam,
the
we're
population.
talking about America. This isn't Canada.
I'm saying in America, even niggas that have done time will be like, yeah, it happens, but it's not the entire facility. It's these man over there, and then there's a couple predators. You gotta watch out for them.
I heard
But it's
it.
not everybody's in there just like, yo, as soon as they get
everybody.
locked down, they're like, yeah, it's time to get gay. Like, nah, fam, like that's not everybody, bro. Like,
Not
it's a
everybody,
minority,
Time
you
to
know?
get
It's a
gay.
You know what it
minority.
is?
Yeah.
There's a form of like, it's weird. I'm looking at it like a form of domination and submission, bro. Like I don't know too much about Boston Richey at all, so I didn't know if he was
He
in
may
jail.
be very confused in his sexuality at this
yeah,
point.
yeah,
I think he's very confused because it's like, yo,
Can he
I
be
feel like what he's
confused as
doing
well?
is a cop out. And
What if he
because,
just-
but
what if he
because
just-
because you're saying exactly what he would be wanting you to people to say, like, bro, it's not gay. I'm doing it with a woman. But I'm like, yo, that's a gay act. That's a very gay act.
It's a submissive act.
But submissive usually comes from a person wanting, like, that's like a female.
Yeah,
just like, you know,
that's
like,
a
But I said no,
that's
but
a
I- no, but here's the
feminine.
thing.
much
Sure, I'm not
estrogen
saying
in
that,
that.
right? But then I'm gonna aloof it back to my initial point where it's like, yo, bro, there's guys that pay to be dominated.
but they're also
they're not
DL
getting
too.
penetrated.
But
You have
they're-
no idea.
But I think those
Okay, hold
guys,
on.
You have no idea.
If they're getting penetrated, then they get put in the box of niggas that
But
do
they're-
that.
but they're still-
if the
but
man
it's
just
by a
holding a
woman.
box up, fam,
It's by
that's
a
not
woman.
the same.
But it's by a woman, right?
But it's not penetrating. I'm saying like
He
there's
has
a differentiation between a man who's getting a box up and getting spoken to harshly versus somebody who's getting penetrated. To be honest, like I
I'm
don't
just saying
perceive
the
first guy
dominatrix. When it comes to the
as same.
dominatrix thing, it's more than just a box up and some bad up. Like, fam, these guys want
I
to be
don't know. I
completely
assume that
dominated.
there's, like, levels,
No,
you know what I mean?
fam, you're
Like, a
thinking
man
sex
might be
light,
level
fam.
one.
You're thinking sex light. I'm
It's
talking about
not sex light once you go to the down thing, fam. There's
That's what I'm
nothing
like.
like,
You're just
there's
saying
nothing
no.
about it.
I'm talking about dominatrix, all bad up and a slap up.
But yo,
fam,
no,
the man
but
getting
hold on. I've
dominated.
seen
he's getting like
interviews.
BDSM.
Stop
No,
it.
but I've watched
Involved in
interviews, or not interviews, but I've seen an interview with a dominatrix, and she didn't say all of her clients get penetrated. She showed some of the tools and things she have. Some of them are just whips and straps.
Yeah,
You know,
some
man
of
just
them.
wanna-
And some men do want to get penetrated.
but I said that, and
But
you
they're
acted
not
like
yet,
that
but-
wasn't a thing, and now you're agreeing with it as if it's
No,
like,
fam, I'm saying that doesn't, like, bro, the dominating factor, like, they still want to get dominated by a woman.
yeah, and I'm
They don't wanna get-
differentiating
I just
that
think the
once you
act
get
of penetrating,
penetrated,
yeah.
yes,
The act of
You
penetrating.
keep convoluting it. I'm making it very clear.
Where you stepped over the line.
I used
yes,
to.
that is. Thank you.
I
stepped
used,
over
to,
the
I
line.
used to agree, but I'm open-minded and I'm I would never go there for the folks. I would never. But, yeah. But I'm very open-minded and I put two and two together. A woman's doing it still. It's not a tranny. It's not.
How two people
You're
explore
saying sex.
sexuality is that's their thing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
So you
yeah,
don't think
being
so
gay is
you
a
so
thing.
you don't think that
It's
him
freaky,
doing
fam.
that with this girl, you can possibly straddle the line of going into
I'm not-
tranny and then you know what I'm saying?
It
It's
could.
just-
It could.
Like that's
it
what I'm
could,
saying.
It
though.
could, but he's not there
buddy,
yet.
I'm not.
Yeah, the
It
could,
could.
like,
I'm not
It
gonna
could.
put could
I
on a
agree
nigga,
with
bro.
you on the
Yeah.
fact that, like, what we perceive to be the fact that you're gay if you do this. But you're saying that you could do that. That's not really a strong argument.
Yeah, but
exactly.
straddling
Because that's
the
possible.
line.
Now it's
we're
like
hypo-
60-40. Now it's like
because also the way, same way that he could, he also
not.
could not.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's not really a fair
Exactly.
argument. I just think
Exactly.
from the time you start getting
But if
penetrated,
you think about it,
is
really
gay.
and truly,
that's
like,
how I feel.
Yo,
It's
that's
the
a
opposite.
patent
No,
for the
no, but
box,
hold on.
fam.
There are men out there, I'm sure, that, like, fam, he's not the first man to be pegged. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And obviously,
he's
like,
not a pioneer.
a peggineer.
Oh shit! That upgrade.
Holy smokes.
Now he has to get a horse chain. All that jewelry, like, yo, make it personal.
All I'm saying, there's like, it's a thing, especially like I've talked to white guys and shit that have, like, they're straight married white guys with their wife, and they've done some weird exploration shit that I would never do. A nigga's he's fucked his girl, he's had a butt plug in his own ass, but that's his woman. You get what I'm saying? Like, they've done weird.
Yo, fam, you dropped that like it was supposed to be like
Casual.
yeah, like,
No,
yo,
what I'm
fam,
saying-
this is like a plug. Not even a big deal. You know what I mean? Yo, fam, he did what?
But that's their sexual
Fam,
orientation. That's
he's
like-
with his wife. They're exploring sexuality. Whatever they do is between them, but they're having heterosexual
It's
sex.
true.
They're just
That's
exploring the realms of sex.
heterosexual sex for a man to have something
It's
in
A
his
man
body.
with a
wild.
woman is heterosexual.
It's
Yes.
wild. It's wild.
A
but
man
it
and a
is
woman is heterosexual, bro.
It is.
You can't just because they went backdoor. It's gay.
Okay,
Like, no,
I
a
know
man
that's
and a
fine.
woman is
It's fine. If
heterosexual.
we're gonna do that by definition, I think he's gay.
That's fine, and you're allowed.
Now
to. That's fine.
Indestructible. It's done. I think you're gay.
I think it's 70-30
That's all it
now.
is.
I feel like they're not standing to 10 toes on the earth.
Nah, I didn't think he's gay, bro. I think
I heard
You had
could.
some jammed where? Yo, fam, don't even
I
worry
heard
about it.
could.
I know.
I've even seen
I
it
know
in,
where
like,
you stand.
shows and whatnot. Like, the white guys will make the jokes about, like, yo, like, My wife brought out the pet, like, you know, like a man
What
can't
show?
sit. Fuck, I'm trying to remember. It's like,
Yeah, remember, please, bro. Because we need
fam,
examples.
it's like a,
Who just casually dropped that? Yeah, me and the wife the other night.
fam, you never see, bro.
There with the old
everything in pop culture.
Nobody's here seen that.
All right. When I find it, I'll put a reference.
Date
But I'm
night,
just saying,
bro. Like, what the fuck? Candles and pegs.
jokes
Like,
about
what is this?
fam, jokes about a man being dominated by their woman or their woman like having a strap on, like that's a thing in pop
I'm
culture.
gonna keep it real. I don't have any like examples of
That's
this.
fine.
in
I'm
my
just
mind.
saying I've seen this before, and now so I'm like I'm not gonna call a nigga like you're doing that with a woman. It's weird. It's fucking weird, in my opinion. Freaky,
yeah.
freaky
Super
boy bit.
freaky.
But I can't call you gay if you never fucking did that
I
with a
agree.
man.
I
You just
agree.
can't do that.
I think you guys
Although
are
I
having
would
two
never.
different arguments. One is if it's gay to be penetrated in any shape or form, I think that's cousin Mitch about anything going up the ass.
Yeah, but
and
that-
then
yeah,
and then the
that's
other
not
side is like I think one of the questions I'm curious about is do you guys feel like being submissive to your woman is gay?
No, it's funny though. That was a funny question.
think
But no, I don't think it's
you
gay.
gotta elaborate because being submissive
In what
to your
way?
woman, like what, letting her suck you off? Is that
No,
being
no, no.
submissive?
No. I mean, that depends on who
Letting
is
her
the
take
one.
dominance.
Yeah,
Dominance.
That
if
sounds
she
gay to me.
dominates
I'm not
you.
gonna lie.
But that's what it
But
would
I
be,
can't
though.
call it gay.
Thank you.
But that sounds gay. I'm
Letting
not
her
gonna-
dominate you sexually,
Because, yo,
like where are we?
like
Like,
letting
what are
her-
we talking about?
Yeah,
though?
that's what I'm
Actually,
saying.
I'll give you an example.
Like
so
letting her ride, or
no. You come home from work and she gives you the little like what's it called, like leather bracelet things, and says go to the bed. And you
That's gay.
Okay, no, wait. I haven't done this. But I'm just saying.
Go ahead.
She ties you up to the bed and then she goes down on you and does the whole bit. So she just takes charge in a sense, but she's the dominant one. Is that gay?
I don't think
Nah, that's
gay.
not gay.
I'm not there yet. It's not gay on paper, but I would like.
That's not
crazy.
gay. Getting tied up against some head ain't gay.
I'm not there yet. Just like how
So
So when does it turn gay?
When you entered that part there.
when you poke his bum.
The penetration is the borderline for me.
Okay,
yeah.
got it.
See what he just did right there? None of it.
Yeah,
I don't
like,
it.
I said, if we're being adult about it and looking at technical terms, it's submissive, it's funny, it's weird, and typically a man is like the role and the leadership position of a man. You're supposed to be the dominant figure. So when a man plays the role of the submissive, obviously we're gonna look at it as like, oh, that's abnormal, that's funny, that's gay. Like that's the qualm around it. But realistically, in a technical sense, a man having sex with his wife to whatever capacity they have it at is not gay.
I just
agree.
think being submissive and then asking for that type of
my
penetration
thing
seems a little
with it-
It's suspect. It's weird.
like, you know what I'm saying?
Things can be weird.
Because submissive is not something
Like
you
yo,
ask
fam,
for.
because he can also just link up with a man who doesn't need to buy those things.
That's crazy.
You get what I'm saying?
my stomach.
But I also feel it could be a cover.
I'm not a homophobe, though, man. I love.
I don't know. I
Like,
just
he's
look at it like it's a mild
the activity
cop out
through
to
his
me.
woman.
Yeah,
It's
but-
why I perceive it as gay. He's using her as a fake guy.
But like I
'Cause
said,
it might be too detrimental to do that.
literally get a man to
Yeah,
do
it could be very like
He's scared.
That was-
damaging to this guy's reputation. Like it's more of a
Oh,
risk.
damage.
What if he's not
Alright.
attracted to
But
men?
people could pay for shit like that. You
Yeah,
could
but
literally
also
pay
what
for
if
it.
he is, but he just doesn't want to get in trouble, so he just makes a woman
He
do
could
it.
wear a
Like it's a
shiesty and pay
possibility
for
once you
it.
start
That's
doing that in my
crazy.
mind.
No,
I'm
it's
like
real
that's kind
smart.
of strange.
People do stuff like that.
I know,
You
but-
could shiesty up,
How
pay
much-
for it, and get it done.
Yeah, it's crazy. This is getting drastic. It's getting drastic.
It is.
All right, all
Jurassic
right.
Park over there.
So someone on IG said all the guys who brag about paying for sex or tricking off on women are compensating for something. Do you guys agree?
Is this the same? Like
He was
topic?
responding to him, but he was talking about other guys who are like, yo, just send her $500, or the guys, because Boston Richey is known for spending a lot of money on women and basically saying that's what a man is supposed to do, and he's a proud trick. So
He's proud of a lot of
I don't
things.
even speak tricky.
So the
my
man-
blood got mad. I thought
He's proud of a lot of
So
things.
the man,
bro, like-
the man on Instagram was saying, "Yo, all the guys who have that narrative of you're supposed to spend a bunch of money on your woman, you're supposed to trick on a woman, they're doing it because they're compensating for something." Do you guys agree with that?
I don't agree
Okay.
because
a little bit.
I'm overly confident, and if my personal or my girl or my wifey, my future wife is doing the right thing, I'm gonna spoil her as much as I can.
That's not tricking.
But,
tricking is like
doing
in
it
order to
without
access
getting
the
nothing.
woman.
Oh, okay.
No, you're
yeah,
supposed to
yeah,
get
that's
something,
you ever seen
but it's like a
that guy?
transactional
Yeah, you're right, you're right,
relationship.
you're
Not
right, you're right,
this
you're
woman loves me for me, and I have some abundance, and I share it with her. Not that. No, this is how I attract women with the money. I draw them in by buying things.
You ever seen that thing where the man's like, oh, when she wakes, don't send her a message, cash app her $200.
Yeah, these guys. That nigga's a hoe.
Waste man.
But that's what I'm talking about.
Okay, so what is he saying they're compensating for?
Well, he was
That was my
responding to Boston Richey, so one implication would be either that they're gay. That was the obvious implication
that's
with
a reach.
That's so crazy.
or like because he wants you to do all these things that other women may not do, he has to pay for that. So that's what he's saying. He has to compensate.
That's more
in that
of a
way.
better one. That's more of a better one.
Yeah, I don't remember the exact context. There was a few things that he said.
Okay,
you
so
know,
my issue with a lot of these guys that talk about, oh, just send your bitch $500 because she alive. Like, I think it's a little pandery, and I think it's more bitch made. Now, I'm not gonna say that all these niggas are gay because I'm like, that's a little.
Or he
extreme.
said compensating for something, so gay doesn't have to be the thing. It was also like I said, you're paying her so she can do these things and not tell people.
Or paying her to shut up.
Yeah, that's what I said, and not tell people
Like, you know
about
what I'm
it,
saying?
right?
Oh,
they're compensating for something which could be a variety of something.
Here's the thing. If you're paying for respect, or you're paying for access, or you're paying for you're like basically the things that should be free for you on the basis of like the qualities and the appreciation of like any type of like this woman's supposed to like you for you, right? And if she doesn't, you're trying to compensate the disconnect here with money. I think that's weak. It's pussy. It's bitch made in my opinion, right?
But it's also a form of control for them.
It depends on how that scenario would go.
Here's the thing.
It's not inherently controlling.
Hold on. Tricking has never been a form of control.
Yeah.
Because the person who tricks is not the person in control
But
here.
he was in control of the situation until something went bad. Now it's
But
exposing it.
listen to what he's saying, though. He's
That's
saying
true.
he's talking
That's
about the
true.
notion of just tricking on a woman.
Yeah, we didn't, because it's not inherent that if you pay a woman to access her that you now control her.
Yes.
The two things don't necessarily have to exist all the time.
Niggas go to the strip club all the fucking time and love to spend money on
And they
these
are
bitches.
not in control of those women.
Thank you.
But not the personal bitch. Those are the strippers. When he got a personal bitch,
But what
that
I'm
he's paying
saying,
for, it became different though.
He's talking about
yeah, but watch. You're adding a context that I didn't provide.
Yeah,
so that is another thing, and that can be discussed.
right.
But that's not what I'm talking about, because not every man that pays for access to a woman now has control over that woman.
Yeah.
Some of them only have access when paying.
Thank you.
So after that time expires, they got to pay again. He's not in control.
That's not in control.
Right.
Exactly.
So I was asking, is this individual who lives like this and professes to like this how you're supposed to treat a woman, shower
think
with
it's a
gifts,
facade,
are
bro.
they compensating?
I think they're being inauthentic, and I think you know what? I can say that there is a level of compensation. Yeah.
I think it's just the culture. I think it's really just the culture, bro. It's just that like
Elaborate on
culture.
that.
I'm not gonna lie. When I was younger, I used to live a different lifestyle. So like going to the strip club made sense to me because everybody else was doing it.
Never made sense to me.
Like now that I'm grown and I'm looking at life, it's the dumbest thing to do.
Retarded.
What are the
Why did you think it made sense to you at that
money
time?
was coming in? That's what everybody was doing. Everybody was just doing it. So it's just like if the man and we're walking. Like I'm not gonna question.
It's like a social thing.
Yeah, literally. So we're just shelling, not thinking about it, going to different countries, doing the same thing. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Have you ever paid for sex?
yes. That's crazy to admit online, but again,
I don't
it was
even
the
think it's that
culture.
crazy. It's
It
like-
sort of is because I know myself. I'm confident enough where I don't need to. I've never needed to, but money was coming in. It was a different lifestyle. Like man, I'm just doing shit just to do shit.
Yeah, I can understand that. I see people
for the
that
love of the game.
because people
was
act
dumb
like,
young
but it's
shit
like
still.
it's the overemphasizing the value of money in that aspect. You know what I mean? Like people act like like I can just buy my way through everything, and like
But that's the rapper
literally.
lifestyle,
Okay,
though.
to an
Literally.
extent,
Literally.
that can be empowering.
yes,
Just knowing that because I have the means, I can
Now I can
access
access
whatever
everything.
I want.
Yeah.
But also just how I am, like I can't pay for pussy because part of the satisfaction I derive from the scenario is that she wants me. Even if it's like we just met like 5 minutes ago and I could tell the
It's
bitch
a
is
lot
on me.
more rewarding
It's
when
like,
you like do that whole dance. You meet a shorty. You're
Was it
talking
even-
that's
to
about to say it
her.
might not even be a
It's lot
dance.
more-
I've been
No,
selected.
I
I
don't-
walked in the room and just like, yo, she's mine now. You know what I mean? But it's like, yo, she wants me for
I
whatever
don't
I,
even
present
like
it.
that. I don't even like that. I don't
know
like
what's
the
crazy?
easy. I don't like it thrown at me.
I'm not saying that's every scenario, but I'm saying
I-
even in
I
a
hear what you're
situation
saying.
like that where it's not much character development, basically, she at least there's something about me that she was just drawn to, and it's not something
but
in my
some
pocket.
people-
You
but
feel me?
some
Like
people don't have
I don't like that.
Some people don't have enough. Like they don't have anything about them except money.
No. That
is
was a
facts.
that was a
That's
moment.
facts.
That was
That's facts.
I
some
also
people think that they don't. Everybody's got unique qualities that could be
I'm sure
attractive
it
to
is, but a
somebody
man-
else.
But a
That's fair
man, but a,
too.
but a
That's fair
man, but
too.
like the rap culture, it's like they promote tricking. This is all they do.
They
Buy
do.
her a bag, buy her this, bro. The girl hasn't done shit.
Yeah, that's
I think we have
Aspire-
I
you
think
know
we have
what
a
I'm saying?
culture of like materialism. So we worship money. So even for the guys that are tricking, especially like the rappers, it's not even that they cannot get women. It's a flex.
It's like
I
this.
have more than you niggas.
Yeah.
I am better than you niggas.
And then now the gal them look at the niggas who don't want to spend like, yo, you're a broke boy.
But
You're
here's
a
the thing,
waste.
I think
I feel like that's propaganda. Like that's just they
when you
just
have
keep putting
these
that out
niggas
there so
knowing
they can
that, like,
reinforce the narrative.
I agree with the propaganda aspect because these same gal that are talking about, oh, you're broke, you're this and that. Yo, all of them fucking nigga for free.
Yeah.
So first off, like, and you can see it, like, bro, when you look like an opportunity and bitches like you play into the tricking element, like, like I got all this and I want to be fucking appreciated for my money, for my material items, for like, buddy, that's the energy you're gonna be met on. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I've been in scenarios where like niggas are buying ass and hoes are looking at me like, you don't buy ass, and I can tell by the way you just
Wait,
breathe.
niggas are buying ass? What do you mean?
I was
Paying for pussy.
Yeah,
Oh,
paying for
okay,
pussy.
I never
right?
heard of
There's
it.
abundance of prostitutes.
I wasn't
No,
sure.
there's hoes present. Niggas are paid for access to these hoes. Hoes are looking at me like, this nigga doesn't do this, and we can tell. Like, look at the way he's breathing, right?
I'm crying.
the way he's breathing.
He breathes like
Yeah, they know still. They're
Right?
in the
No,
field.
100%, right?
They're
And
in
it's
the
like, yo,
field.
fam. And the thing is, though, so off the rip, do you think they respect the men that's buying access to them? No, fam. No, fam. They'll go fuck that nigga, come back, talk
That's
shit.
a come up.
And they're
That's
laughing.
the come up. That's the come up.
They're laughing with me and asking me questions. Yo, what do you do? Like, what do you want? Like, how come you not like these niggas? Like, you know, I'm like, buddy, look at me. You know what I mean? It's one of those. Like, but that's the thing, fam. And it's like, if you can't get it off the strength,
But
bro.
the thing is, I know guys that don't need to do it, but they do it just cause that's the lifestyle.
Because yo,
Niggas are
there's also an amount of immediate, like, I don't want no headache. So if you know what you want and you can just pay for that without headache, like it's easier for me to fucking spend $3 on a bitch to get what I want directly without playing all these other games, all these emotional ties, everything else.
Not
There's just an
only that,
immediacy.
Like
to
when
it
you
now.
spent the bread, is that how you felt?
Nah, genuinely,
And yo,
it was just
also, hold on.
like
Let
playing
me-
a video game.
hold on.
I put a coin in the fucking machine and I played my game. There's
You can't
some
waste that,
guys,
yo,
that's
and,
funny.
and at the time, certain guys that I was rolling with didn't have the luxury to just roam around in public
They didn't have no coins.
and shoot shots at girls like how I could do it.
Right.
So them doing that was because they didn't trust women.
That's
So
valid.
it's literally like lifestyle, what you're
I was
doing during
also
the
gonna
time.
say there's a difference. Like there's levels to the tricking thing or like spending. Fuck, I don't know why he keeps doing that, James. You know why he keeps doing that? Yeah, and I don't.
I thought it was,
Yeah, I don't know. I kept getting the weird feedback thing. I'm trying to stop. Yeah. But I think the intention of how. So for example, like if you're willing to spend money on a woman, right? There's two different people in this scenario. There's a guy that's going to buy the bitch and then act like, yo, you are my property until I'm done with you. And then there's the man that's so happy to even get access. Like, yo, here's my money. like, oh my God. And they're gonna bop him off quick. That's that. You know what I'm saying? Versus the nigga that's like, yo, all right, I spent my money. Bitch, do this.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I mean? There's a
see?
difference in the
I've
power
seen
I
man's
was
nervous.
not one of those guys.
I seen
I was
man's
just like,
nervous.
yo, let's have fun, brawling.
No,
So I'm
see,
saying
there's no
that's
fun thing.
what I
There's a
was
man
on.
that's like, yo, are you fucking stupid? You are my property. Come here and suck these. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
there's
crazy.
demanding the direct power. They're using the money and fucking degrading the women
Yeah, that's
simultaneously.
OD stuff.
No, 100% no.
OD.
Versus the same man who will spend the money and now he's so like, he's nervous about the
Yeah,
access.
I
because he
see
wouldn't
man's
get access
nervous to
any
talk
of-
to the working thing that they just paid for.
Yeah.
On my life.
Yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah.
Versus
like, bro.
the nigga that spent money and treating her like a
But
fucking
those
idol.
are the guys that have to pay for the pum. You see what I'm saying? Like,
But that's
they
what I'm saying.
have to.
But that's what I'm saying. There's a difference sometimes in the intention of spending, right?
Mm-hmm.
A nigga that's spending because he just wants to dominate some shit, doesn't care about you, and he's just using you willingly is very different than the man that's so happy to gain any type of access from you.
Yeah.
So there's levels to it. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Simping trick levels.
Right.
Word.
Any more? Go ahead.
We got over here. It's also alleged that the girl was 16 when they
What?
first met, and he was about 26 or 27. This is when they first met. Now she's like an
Yeah,
adult
yeah.
legally, but at the time that they met, yeah, she was 16.
Boston
Allegedly. So would you, based on this information, would you consider him to be a predator?
He's a
Yeah,
groomer.
absolutely.
He's a groomer,
Absolutely.
for sure.
Absolutely. What do you mean?
I think if you're taking the underage things and hoping they blow up like Bitcoin, fam, yeah, you're a bit of a groomer still.
So her parents did not know about this. This was just some like
Even if they
Man,
did,
I don't know.
Even if
I
they
don't have
did.
all that info.
Yeah. I'm just saying the whole concept of taking someone.
Well,
under,
I'm just saying when you're 16, you're
Nigga,
you know
I'm
you're
speaking.
I would assuming that like you know you're still your legal guardians, your parents. So I'm like,
I
well,
hear
know,
you, right?
so-
But how, at 16, did your parents know everything you were doing?
Yeah,
I was about to say it's
I'm not a female though.
Doesn't nigga? You were 16.
No,
What
but
the
you know,
fuck does that have to do with what I'm saying?
females are more sneakier than the boys.
Yeah, you didn't know that when you were 16.
You never met no 16-year-old bitches that were fucking older niggas?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, well then.
So yeah, I asked, does that make him a predator? So you said yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
You said that's grooming. You said a lot of words, but I don't know.
I said no, I was getting to big groomer. He cut me off. I said big groomers.
Okay, so yes, across the board, yes.
Yeah, you can't be talking to underage people, bro.
Yeah.
Do you think his career can bounce back from this?
Yeah. He came back from snitching.
That's fair.
You know what's funny? I said snitching was worse, so yeah.
Yeah, that's a fair argument. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like he'll be fine. I don't
Gunna-
listen to
Gunna's
nothing.
career
He'll probably be all right.
But yo, Gunna got D's and made better music. Like he
No,
did
he didn't make better music.
He did make better music.
I'm not lying.
What?
He came out on a
Better?
Earth, fam. Gunna?
Better?
I don't know.
guys
I'm not
were-
lying.
you
I think
guys
he's
were
always
listening
had
to
good
Gunna.
music.
Nah.
I think it's just always
You
been.
guys
So
were
then he
listening to
got
Gunna.
D's and became more respectable.
Bro, the nigga went on a tour right after.
I think that's what I think the whole like I'm gonna change my life around
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
continue
that's
to
what
drop the same
happened.
fire that I've been dropping. Now it's like, oh, it's amazing. Now.
It's sort of
You know what I'm
different though
saying?
if you
But
think about
he
it. It's
been
sort
had
of
good music
No,
from
no, I
jump.
know, yeah, good.
Yeah,
But
really
that
good.
that him all along when he dropped out, I was like, yo, they're still mad at
No,
this
he's
guy?
good, fam. The man's good at music,
pissed.
bro.
I was pissed because I wasn't listening to him until last month. So everybody's bumping him
can't-
at
you know how
functions.
you-
I'm there like, turn this shit off, bro.
You can't avoid it. It's so big. It's everywhere. You just be even in like people's TikToks or you're just on Instagram scrolling. You're gonna hear the damn song.
Fam.
But
Like,
at
the
least
man's
it's-
music is powerful, bro.
Like
Fam.
Thug's music don't hit the same.
Nah,
no.
Thug music, Thug
Why are we
music.
talking about him?
I'm not
Thug's
much
music.
of a Thug fan, to be
Why did we
honest.
start talking about
Because
that?
because
Why don't you
Thug
like
didn't
Thug?
get
That was
these.
very spicy.
No, I don't dislike him, but it's like, yo, we went from here to here. What are we
Because
doing right
that-
now? We're talking about Gunna. In terms of quality of music up to date.
First off, hold
Thug
on.
had a run. Thug had a run. That run is over.
Thug had a whole fucking album of just talking shit about niggas on the phone, eh? And then he went to the bin for snitching on niggas and came out less deced with less good music, bro.
crying.
Yeah,
No
that-
elevation.
Yeah, that's
So it's like, yo, fam, he's working off the strength of what was.
he wasn't him.
I just don't think
He was not him all along.
Yeah,
You
it's
know
not the same
what?
caliber of music right
Trimsky
now.
was a good song though.
That's one though. You can't like. And
I'm just
What's
saying.
the name
compared to
of
a
the song?
body of work.
Trimsky, him and Nav.
All right. So my next question is it okay to judge people for the things they enjoy sexually?
If I find it funny, yeah.
You could pass judgment, but what
I'm allowed
does
to
that
think.
change?
If it comes
You know
to the
what I mean?
public, I mean, I guess I can speak. I'm allowed to have an opinion.
Well, the question's based on the fact that a lot of people
I
are
don't
just
even-
submitting their opinion about what a man likes to do with his woman in
Yeah,
his
they
bedroom.
could judge him.
So now I'm asking, is it fair? Because some people are like, well, it's
Here's the
between
thing.
them.
Here's
It's
the
not
thing.
your
Here's the thing.
business, you know?
I, as an individual, can laugh at what I find funny personally. Now, I'm not going to go around coining, like, I'm not going to be, oh, you did this, you're gay now. Like, no. You did this, it made me laugh. That's kind of how I
If
think.
it
You're a
was
little
one
weird.
of your brethrens that you found out was doing this, would you feel differently towards your
frying
brethren?
him. I'm frying him, but
I'm
like,
laughing
that's
at
still
him,
my
but no,
dog. That's still my
yeah,
dog.
like, fam, that's what you like?
you
Alright,
freaky
nigga,
you.
Freaky you.
Yeah,
Yeah, like, it's one of those things.
You can't talk to me. You get bent.
I'm not.
She's doing the bending.
Oh,
That's
these.
full.
Yo, you know what's
That's
crazy? If it was your brethren could never talk sick to you again.
No.
Like, he made it, yeah, it's going to be, there's social things that'll happen, but like, yo, honestly and truly, like, yo, what you do with your woman is what you do with your
It
woman.
depends on
fam.
the guy too, because I was one of the first man them that showed everybody, yo, I ate box for the first time, and niggas used to try and roast me, but I'm overly confident,
So
so
you're
I'm
a
frying
pioneer.
everybody. Like, you're not cooking me for doing what I want to do.
Nah, these
I'm
niggas
frying.
listen to Lil Wayne, fam. Like, it's
Eating
fine.
box and getting pegged is
No,
just
but
like-
it's just the fact
not the
that you're
same.
doing things that people aren't
Don't
doing.
do.
You
Yeah,
know
yeah,
what
I get what
So
he's
it's-
saying. It's a
yeah.
notion of that. Cause
Am I like? What was the question again? Sorry.
if one of your brethren was participating in the Boston Richey activities, would you feel differently about him?
he's over there doing the Peggy Hill.
What I feel different about him, yo. Say word, that's what you're on. But like,
Yeah, your
What if,
brethren likes to take
what if he
trips.
tells you it's sick? Like, yo, fam, we'll knock you.
Whoa.
Like, what if your brethren tells you
Jesus
that?
Christ.
I'm good on that, cause like you know, like bro, that's you.
I
But
feel like the question should be, is that your dog anymore?
he's still my dog, but like, yo, fuck, bro. Like, yeah, just, yeah, like,
Different breed of dog.
yeah. And,
he's
but
a
like,
From pit bull to poodle, eh?
I just don't want to know nothing about your relationships from here on out.
That's fair. That's fair.
Like, I don't
Wait,
want to
Mitch,
know.
what did you say? What side are you on?
Yeah, I'm gonna look at you differently still. I'm not gonna hold you.
Is that still your dog?
Yeah, probably my brethren, but fam, it's like you shouldn't have told me that.
I don't want to hear
Shouldn't have
about.
told me that.
I don't wanna meet your woman.
That's what you do. That's strange still. I'm gonna watch you differently. Yo, what would you think if one of your friends was into race play? Like
Race?
He
Like,
has
I
like
can call
white
him-
women call him the hard R during sex.
Yo, that's funny. I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh.
This is my same brethren.
It has to be the same one.
Dominated,
It's the
bro.
same one. It has to be the same one.
And call the nigga.
This is the same brethren.
Fatality.
Nah, you
Like,
fuck. Take this strap on, you nigga.
Yo.
Like you.
Ooh, that was rough.
Yo,
I didn't know that was gonna happen.
I'm not gonna lie. I got like that. That's all you, my nigga. But like, yo, you're gonna get roasted every
oh
time
yeah,
you're
you're
around.
getting
That's it.
fried.
Like,
I'd
that's
be
it. I'm just gonna-
disappointed
yeah.
still. I'd be very disappointed.
disappointing?
That
Wait,
would
what's
disappoint
more
me.
disappointing, the race
That
play?
would disappoint me more than the penetration.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Why are you letting that fly, bro? Why is that enticing? Why are you intrigued
I'm not gonna lie
by
to you,
these
getting
things?
penetrated is worse than letting her do that.
Fam,
to me,
getting
bro.
penetrated while getting
Yo,
called a
the
nigga's
hard R
crazy.
shit is weird, but yo, fam, you got pen like that's crazy. to
Honestly,
me.
the penetration's crazy, but where's your mind at, fam?
No, no, no.
Why?
His mind is in
Reparations.
the
the
field.
penetration's more devious.
No, that's
the
not
hard R
reverse.
is
That's
crazy.
reverse.
Smile.
Oppression, nigga. Oppression.
Yeah, that's he wants to stay where we were at. Like,
He's in the field for real.
yeah.
Trying to get the ruckus.
He didn't have a dream.
I swear to God.
Yeah, he's
Nightmares, nigga.
That's not
bro.
Dreams
Getting
and nightmares.
penetrated while getting
Martin
called a
Luther's next
niggas.
mixtape.
Getting penetrated.
He's
Basically getting what do they call it, a butt breaking.
yeah.
Jesus, this is bad news.
Yeah.
I didn't know this was gonna happen.
days.
It's got sad and slavey. I don't know.
Yo, you brought slavery into the chat. You brought the hard R here.
Yeah, but I didn't know it was all gonna get mixed up in
put your
that, bro.
Confederate flag
With
away,
the
bro.
penetration too.
Yeah, it's a
Crazy.
storm of bad
There's
news.
nothing he's a fucking demon.
For his ancestors.
That nigga's a demon, fam.
Dark, it's dark. But that's the end of my questions on these topics. So if the man want to go on to something else,
Word. Yo, women. Recently, a woman has sparked debate after saying all grown men that play video games is unattractive. She goes on to say that basically that there are some women that might present to be understanding, but yo, realistically, they're just playing and they don't rate it at all. Deep down, all women hate when men play video games. It's deemed as socially unattractive. To that being said, first off, the average age of the gamer nowadays is 36 years old. Were you present about? Did you managers know about that?
No,
I didn't know
That's
that.
high. I didn't know that.
I didn't think it would be so high.
Okay, so that's the average like avid gamer right now, right? That being said, is there an age when a man should put down the controller?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
No.
Okay. If your woman wanted you to stop doing something you enjoy because she found it unattractive, would you take it in consideration or stop the behavior?
Now you see, you gotta before you make anybody your wife or your girlfriend, you gotta sort of like figure out what she's gonna be good with versus what she's gonna not. Because there's no way you were cool with something before I made you my girl, and then after all of a sudden it's just like, nah, I'm not cool with this. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, that wouldn't even make sense.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Like-
That's not flying.
It depends on.
So like, what if like realistically she just didn't make noise about it until you guys got more serious in life?
But
Like,
we're single now.
That wouldn't make sense
We're
because this is
single now.
clearly a part of your life.
Literally.
To me, it would depend on what the thing is. If it's like some fundamental shit, bitch, you should have
something
said
you
that
enjoy.
from the jump.
Something you
Like,
enjoy.
Exactly.
But
So
if it's
we're
like
If it's a minor thing, like she doesn't like this one hat that I wear sometimes because it looks dusty, and she's
Okay,
like, "Yo,
that's
stop
fair.
beating
Well,
that."
what if in
then
her-
yo, that advice might actually be better. I didn't even know I was looking dusty in this. I might have to take that in.
That's
You feel me?
fair.
Well,
but
what-
like you know, I play video games from
But
time
he's
to
talking
time.
about
That's
behaviors,
too.
right?
That's too like ingrained in what I'm doing with my life, my
what if
routine.
she
You
what if
can't
she
do that.
perceives it as something that's like really on like not important, not that big of a thing, and like, yo, honestly, you'd be better off without it? Because what if she points it in like, what does that do to benefit you?
I enjoy it simply.
brings you peace.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, no, I'm like
I get entertainment out of doing it the same way that she probably gets entertainment out of scrolling TikTok for a couple of hours. You know what I mean? And if that was an issue for me, I would have said that to her at the beginning of the relationship. I wouldn't wait some period of time later to now have a problem. Now you're a dickhead.
Well, that's why she initially, I guess that's why she said that there are women who pretend to be okay with it, but deep down they all kind of, I hate this.
Well, they should voice
So
that.
what is it
But I
that
would
they-
like to know the reasons why.
Yeah, like are they
yeah,
getting ignored? Are they like what's happening?
it's
That
just
could
simply
be it.
unattractive.
Yeah, there can be
It's a turn off.
context that is
No,
reasonable.
I understand what you're saying, but like and from what I've gathered from taking the information is just kind of like an ick. Like it's a turn
Because
on.
I
Like,
just feel like
it's just not manly. It turns her off.
because
makes
all
her
the
dry.
videos I seen of like the girls who don't like men who play video games, it's like they come in the room and it's like they'll take off their clothes and
the man's like,
they leave and the man's like, yo, just like he's
That's
ignoring
crazy.
them.
Yeah,
Like,
that
you know
could
what I'm
never be
saying?
me.
So it's like those are like those are the scenarios that they're painting. Like, oh, like you're like it's like you're gay. You want to play your video games over me?
Everything needs to be
Like,
gay.
but you know what I'm saying? It's like it's
Nah,
stupid
but I
shit
look
like
at that.
that.
No, but see, even now I look at it as juvenile because it's like, yo, you evidently see me doing something. And you're trying to like take precedence over that. Now here's what if I'm playing my video games, you get naked, now I pull off my body, right? But now I'm still playing my games. Yo, deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Like you could suck this body, but I'm still playing my games. Like I'm finishing what I am doing. It's a notion of respect, right?
I think too much of anything isn't good, you know. So if you're the type of guy that spends hours upon hours and you're not very productive in your personal time, and then you're ignoring her, then like, yeah, that's an obvious problem. But if this guy is taking care of his responsibilities, you guys spend a good amount of time together, and he would like just some free time to go play his game real quick, I don't think that's it.
No, it's not an issue.
I'm not gonna lie.
The only issue is they just perceive it as unattractive.
Yeah, she can shut the fuck up.
It's just a turn off, right?
Like
Okay.
she could.
That being said,
I just look like most girls, like the game was there before her, and most niggas who are gamers are very like clear on them being a gamer, and they play video games.
But
they
it doesn't
enjoy their
matter to
time.
what
I think
Like, you know
I
what I'm
think
saying?
beyond
it's
the
not,
game,
it's not game. It's not like
I think it's bigger than the game. I think they're just like a bunch of women who just want to tell niggas what to do. Or they're dissatisfied
Just
with
ignore-
men
I
in
think they're
general.
just being
There's a lot
ignored.
of like negative sentiment towards men, so it's just like trying to diminish the things that they enjoy and just tear it down. But in reality, like I've never had a woman in my life that was upset that I played some video games. If anything, like when your girl likes you, she kind of just likes that you do things that you like to do.
She might even come play with you.
But did you ever
Yeah, or she'll-
prioritize the game over her?
No,
See?
because that's
So
unreasonable.
that's a guy.
But he's talking about just playing
just
at
the
all.
active basis,
Just playing
a
simply.
game being a turn off to a
Even
woman.
after,
But I think what Cuz said, it makes sense because there's some guys that would rather be live than getting cheeks. They
yeah, but
rather
that guy is like the extreme, and he's an issue.
So maybe
right?
that's
And
what the women are
circumstances-
speaking
No, but
of.
that's
No,
not-
no,
that's not what being
he
referred
said
to.
in this one that's not the. She's
saying at all?
You play video games,
that it's a
my
part of
pussy's
your
getting
life.
dry.
Just the fact that you enjoy playing video games,
Like it's nerdy, it's
bothers her.
dorky, it's
I play it with
childish.
my
Yeah.
girl, man.
Like, you know how,
I
like-
don't need one of these.
Pardon me? What'd you
I
say?
said I'd play video games with my girl. I don't need a girl that's telling me it's weird that you play video
No,
games.
for sure.
I don't even think most women share that sentiment. I think if her man is taking care of responsibilities, she's okay with him doing things that he enjoys in his spare time. I don't think most people want to just be with somebody and be miserable and telling them what to do. I think you try to get with somebody you're aligned with and you enjoy the experience.
Okay. Is there anything comparable that women enjoy that men find unattractive? And have you ever asked, and like, to follow that up, have you ever asked a woman to stop doing something they enjoy simply because it was bothering you?
I wouldn't say that I asked them to stop doing it, but when women watch shows like I don't even know the name of
Baddies?
it. Bad Girls
Baddies,
Club
all that
or
kind of
I
stuff.
still watches these things.
Yeah.
That's sort of
Who's gonna call you one of
unattractive.
these days, you know, and tell you about yourself?
No. You do your thing still. Because I'm not attracted to men, so you do your thing. But women, when they do that, that becomes like less attractive to me, especially if it shows in their behavior. Because women don't understand that as a human, you're a sponge.
Yeah.
You're a sponge. So
soak
you're
up what-
absorbing, you're absorbing what you're paying attention to.
I
So it's
agree.
like that's what you're feeding yourself, and you're slowly picking up on certain behaviors that you shouldn't be picking up on. And that's where I'm like, I don't like it.
Yeah, I could agree with that. I've never told a woman to stop watching
Yeah,
that
never,
shit before,
neither.
but like in my mind, like, oh, you watched that?
Yeah.
Like,
Is there anything that a
yeah.
woman has done that you've kind of like, yo, correct that?
The only
I don't
thing
like
I-
that.
Correct.
well, yeah, but you know, shit for fun. You said like something she does for fun, you know? So
a
I'm just
behavior
thinking
shit.
like,
you enjoy yourself.
like drinking, right? Like,
That's-
if you
that's the thing.
drink too much and you get like sloppy, like, yo, listen, you're not getting back in my car like
It's
this.
not fun no more.
Straight up, yeah. They, see that thrown up in the corner? That's the last
Have you
time.
told,
Experience
have you
that?
told
Yeah.
a, yeah, so have you told a woman,
Yeah.
like, yo, stop this, or else you're stopping me?
Yeah, wake up next, she's too busted to say nothing, go to sleep. Wake up the next day, and they're trying to hug up man, like, yo, fam, go bathe, scene. First of all, you smell like the bar, fam, you're bugging.
Right.
Okay, and then like, secondly, like, throwing up in the corner like that was
That's embarrassing.
that wasn't wavy. You
That's
feel me? So we're gonna tone that down. She was understanding. She wasn't on some like argumentative shit. Like she's like, yeah,
Yeah,
makes
I
sense.
think it's pretty.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
That's cool. I like
because
that.
also I'm not disrespectful.
Yeah.
I'm
You're
not
holding
talking
her
to my
accountable.
woman like you're a subordinate or something.
Mm-hmm.
But yo, big man thing, I don't rate what you were dealing with. and and you know, like that
Yeah.
needs to fix.
How about yourself, cuz?
Anything a girl like that I didn't like?
Is there anything that a girl has enjoyed that you found unattractive or you've told her to stop doing on the basis of you being bothered by the activity or behavior?
There was like an Instagram shit, just going on Instagram live, just making videos. It was just shit that was just, sometimes it would just annoy me. Somebody I was with though.
What was she doing on
Yeah.
the live? That's
What was she
important.
doing
It was
on
just
live?
talk, just like, just talking about shit like our relationship shit.
Oh,
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like problems?
Yeah, but like,
Oh no, on live?
yeah, like it would be
I would have
like,
just left her. I'm not gonna hold. There would be no
yeah,
correction. We are
But it
done.
was- but it's like,
that's
like, but
mad.
she's in like a live with like her friends, but it's like, yo, bro, like they're talking, they're just talking. I'm like, bro, like come off for this, like come on, like what are you doing? I don't need all these people doing business and all that shit. And it's just like,
Yo.
you know, that was like, oh, you don't listen to me, they do.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
caught
like-
from the team still.
Holy
You
fuck.
are caught from
That's
the
how you got
team.
dealt with?
So I'm like, yo, bro, like
How long
bro,
did you stay with this woman?
And how long did that happen for?
Yeah.
bro, we were together for years, but it's like that's not.
How
that's
long
not,
was
but
she
that's
going
not-
on live?
You say 4 years?
Nah,
You said
nah.
4
We were
years.
together. No, we were together for a year, like 2.5. But it's like that wasn't something that just happened in the last couple of months. That
And so
wasn't
when
something.
you brought it to her, did she correct that immediately or did
No,
she say
we
"Fuck
got
you"?
that-
You heard what she said. Yo, you don't listen. They do. That's what
That's
she said.
monstrous.
You know what I mean? So
Yo, she's a
That's
savage.
crazy.
She's a savage.
Yeah, that was cold blooded.
I wouldn't even have to ask somebody or tell somebody to stop doing that. I would literally just backpedal.
Yeah, I would just be done with her.
Facts.
pretty much that's what happened. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
Valid. Okay. There's subject matter. Do you mind want to go into random questions or quickfire or more topical themed questions? What do you guys feel like doing right now? Off the rip, give me a quick response.
I'm cool with Quickfire.
We can do that.
Yeah.
All right,
I'll
well,
go
he
to
said that.
quickfire.
He said
Yeah,
that.
let's do
Okay,
that.
we're going to go to quickfire, and then Madam will ask you some random questions, then I'm going to pass it off to cousin can ask him whatever he got going on. Or Mitch, what you guys ready? Quickfire. The order of operations will be our guest, followed by Cuz, followed by Mitch. Seen? Would you rather eat a piece of chalk or a wax crayon?
A waxed crayon.
Yeah, wax crayon.
Crayon.
Would you rather get a vasectomy or lose one eye?
Jesus Christ.
Vasectomy. What the hell?
Yo, vasectomy.
Vasectomy.
I'll
I'll just try to go shell something for the
You'll
surgery.
lose an eye?
I'm going to lose 2 balls instead of 1?
You don't lose your balls. They just tie up the things on
Yeah,
the
they
inside
could
so you can't
unknot
shot
that.
up nothing.
Yo,
You're
the
not
way-
losing your balls, though. You're just
Yeah, they
infertile.
I ain't coming back though.
They could,
Yeah, I'm just going to go
yeah.
shell something before the surgery. Just plant my seed.
Fetty Wap
And
had
I'm
a
gonna
great
see
career,
her.
eh?
But they could reverse it, no?
Yeah, but
They
his
freeze
scenario
your-
didn't
There's
include
no
reversing.
reversing.
So I'm going to go shell
Okay.
something before I get to the surgery
I agree.
table, you know?
I agree.
No. I see how Fetty Wap's career went. It was all right. Ooh. Would you rather your best friend confess to you that he had a gay experience back in high school or your baby mother confess to you that she had a train run on her in college?
My best friend.
Best friend.
Say that again.
I said, would you rather your best friend confess to you that he had a gay experience back in high school or your baby mother confess to you that she had a train run on her in college?
Yeah, the best friend has nothing to do with my personal.
I mean, that's your
Yeah,
best friend, you know. I don't know. You
Yeah,
might talk
but
to
like-
that
Yeah,
nigga.
the friendship might be mashed up, but yo, my
It's not
family
my
and my
personal life,
legacy.
fam. It's not my
It
personal
wouldn't
life.
even be mash up. So as long as you're governed with me, genuinely speaking, if my dog is gay, that's none of my business. Genuinely speaking.
He just had a gay experience. He's not gay.
He's gay.
He's gay.
You don't have gay experiences
No.
and not be gay. Unless if somebody took advantage of you. That's different.
No, this was voluntary.
Yeah, no, he's gay.
gay.
He's a gay guy.
He's gay. Nothing's wrong with it. Live your life, bro.
Would you rather be dyslexic or have a sassy lisp?
Dyslexic. I don't need to read
Dyslexic,
shit.
bro.
I don't need to read nothing.
Yeah, facts.
Sassy list.
Sassy list was insane, bro.
That's crazy.
Give me the dyslexia.
He just bust off a lip. You guys didn't hear that.
I didn't even do that, fam.
It's like,
That's crazy.
YouTube will see it.
None of you guys are dyslexic.
That's
What?
ridiculous. Would you rather only be able to listen to music made by black Michael Jackson or white Michael Jackson?
That's a good question, you know.
So
Black
black
Michael
is like
Jackson,
thriller
Black
and
Michael Jackson.
thriller and off the
Black-
wall, right?
Black Michael Jackson.
And the black one still.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going with Black Mike.
Black Mike? Okay. Would you rather only be able to express yourself through interpretive dance or only be able to speak Shakespearean English?
Shakespeare in English.
Yo, thou shalt not fuck with me.
That's not even.
That's Shakespeare.
Close enough. Yeah.
Would you rather drink a glass of Ray and Nephew with every meal or be required to smoke 10 cigarettes a day?
Ray.
Red nephew.
Like a glass is 500 milliliters, you know.
What? Every day?
Every meal.
still,
Or
Ray.
how much? How much bogeys?
I'm not
10 cigarettes a day.
I'm not
every day.
I can have a 1 meal a day still.
That's 500 milliliters.
500 mil of Ray?
I know. You're
straight
Cook your
us, like
day,
no
fam.
straight us.
But
Glass
10,
of Ray.
10 cigarettes a day?
Yeah.
I
That's
can't
a
even
lot
picture
of
myself
bogeys,
smoking a
bro.
cigarette, to be honest. So that's why I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the Ray because I'm more used to that feeling.
I've never drank fucking 500 milliliters
Yeah, that's
of
a
Ray in a
lot of Ray
sitting.
still.
What are you used to, bro? Like,
Just being drunk, that feeling. The 10 cigarettes.
I'm gonna take the bogeys. Realistically, I don't think I can. The man said I'm used to
I
that. How
will
you get
learn.
used to that,
I will
bro?
learn to
I don't know.
manage. I'll learn.
I don't know.
I'm gonna just smoke the bogeys, bro.
Tell you first bogey. First bogey, fam.
Fam. Like, after that glass of Ray, you may want those
Yeah,
10
you're more
bogeys.
likely to be throwing up than me.
I'm not like, you may want the
That is
cigarettes
true.
after the glass
That
of
is
Ray.
true. But I'm still standing on Ray.
That's
And you
fair.
gotta drink that with dinner, bro. Not even all day, right?
Man, I'm
now.
gonna respect it.
Would you rather solve world hunger or attain personal enlightenment and tranquility?
Personal alignment.
Selfish.
Yeah.
World hunger still.
Yeah, I'm gonna do world hunger.
You guys are better than me, fam. It's blessed. They need niggas like you guys, you know?
Clearly.
Would you rather box Martin Luther King or Malcolm X?
Martin Luther, he could get a
Yeah.
death pause. He wasn't fighting for the man them. He wasn't really for us. He was trying to all inclusivity. Big up him though still. It was a
Big up
it
him
was-
after that was
It
crazy.
was nice. It was nice.
I don't want to
but
be
he's
big up
catching
like
the
that, but yo,
loud
you don't know. Yeah.
He's catching the loud ass, but you know, like fam, there was freedom fighters and then there was Martin Luther King.
I never
Jr.
liked you, newbie.
I would have been his nightmare. You know what I'm saying? That's how it
Holy.
goes sometimes, bro.
Yeah, he'll be dreaming fucking with me.
How
still.
dare you
I'm
box
knocking him
Malcolm
out.
X? I dare a man to say Malcolm X.
What, you mean Red Fox? What is his
Detroit
name?
Red.
Detroit Red?
Yeah.
He been in
You're
more
not
fights.
red, man.
Detroit Red? Nah, I'm fighting. I guess, yo, my bad, Martin. Like,
All the matter of boxing Martin?
Hold on.
Yeah, he's getting beat
Roadhouse.
up still.
Okay.
Roadhouse.
Would you rather always be required to bring your girl to every function you attend or never be allowed to bring your girl to any function you attend?
Rather be able to bring her. What the hell?
Like, you're required. Like, you have to bring her.
I'd rather that.
that's wifey. I'll bring
Yeah,
her.
I'll just bring my shot too. still.
Okay.
Not allowed? That's crazy work. Like, that's like somebody saying you're not allowed to bring your dog.
Hold on. What are you doing?
Oh, me? I'll probably bring the gal if I rate her.
Probably. Man said probably.
If I rate her, the man added two stipulations. Probably if, you know, you have to save himself.
Would you rather give up tables or chairs in life?
Tables.
That's
I've
an idiot
been at
thing.
enough barbecues. What do you mean?
Just-
What do you mean? Yeah,
yeah,
fam,
the table still, the table. You have to sit down sometimes.
Who are you giving up, cuz?
I'm gonna give up chairs, so.
You're
He's
Japanese.
gonna stand up all day. Eh?
I'm gonna sit on the table.
Why'd you do that? I want to know why you did that.
How are you gonna eat food like that,
I
fam?
don't care what-
You're-
like,
you're
hold on,
like-
hold on.
You're not.
I want to know
You're
why
sitting on the floor. You're sitting on the floor in this scenario. There's no sitting on the table. You're giving up
fam.
tables or you're giving up chairs.
fam.
Yeah, why did you why did you say no? I'm gonna be on top of this now. Like where's
was
the
bored.
The food,
Still, he
the
was
food
bored.
sitting there, not you.
They
Nigga.
That's
took
how
my
let's take
chair,
the
so
room
now
a
I
little
must
bit.
stand on the table, bro. What?
That's funny still.
Would you rather only be able to sleep with a bed with no sheets or only be able to sleep on the floor, but you can have blankets and pillows for the rest of your life?
Floor. I've been there before still.
Yeah, I'm going on the floor. I got the utensils. I got things needed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Bed with no sheets and what more?
Or floor with blanket and pillows?
You could lay down enough pillows.
Wanna
sleep
turn that
Japanese?
into a-
I've done that though, plenty of times.
Yeah, I'll do
Probably the floor.
Yeah, you
See,
get
that's
it.
just better for you.
Yeah, you
anyway.
have a great spine alignment after the
Nah, the
fact.
bed.
That's what they said,
I'm not
for
gonna lie.
real,
You're
yeah.
the bed, like you're vulnerable in the bed with no.
might be
What
that.
You love saying vulnerable. Eh?
So what happened with you, bro?
do you mean, man? We're vulnerable in the bed with no sheet, bro.
Yeah, it's loose.
That doesn't make a
How's
man
that
vulnerable.
vulnerable?
That's what I'm saying. He
Bro,
looks
you
that
keep
way.
doing, Ron. You're standing on the
vulnerable,
table. You're
man.
vulnerable in the bed,
anything-
fam. What's going on,
Anything,
bro?
you're war ready.
You're flimsy stuff.
Fam,
Yeah,
you're war
bro.
ready if you're sleeping with no sheets. Because if
Vulnerable
you
in
hear
the bed,
something,
but
you're
he
ready.
stands on the
fam.
table, fam.
War ready.
Yeah, you're war ready.
Yeah.
No sheets.
My
you don't have
spine's
to
aligned,
fucking-
You know what's
fam.
crazy? You
Yeah.
sleep in the bed with
Posture.
no sheets, fam. You don't even wake up. You just arise.
Live.
Your eyes just open.
Okay, yo, random questions. If you can get paid to be a professional at any one single thing, what would it be and why?
What do you call it? Travel vlogger. Because I love to travel, man. The world is beautiful.
Valid. Cause
Food critic.
hungry youth.
Shit. If I go back in the day, it would have been like a pro soccer player.
Word.
Yeah.
I always wanted to get paid to be me, so I'm podcasting. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Aggressively.
Fires, so.
If at the end of life, if you were given the option to reincarnate on Earth with all your memories of this past life, would you take it? Or would you forget everything and move on to the next dimension of consciousness?
I'd remember everything.
I
if
would take the
could.
memory.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cause you have that one up on everybody else now.
All that too.
You miss your family and you got a new one though.
I don't care for
Everybody's gonna die for real. So at one point you gotta miss them, you know?
What are you doing, cuz?
Try to remember.
Yeah.
I'm going forward to the next level
He
still.
said, fuck these niggas, huh?
Yeah, I'm going for it, fam.
Forgot about niggas.
Do you ever feel like you're running out of time to complete the things you want to achieve in this life?
Everybody feels that.
Yeah, I think, yeah. I
Everybody.
don't think that's unique. We literally are running out of time every day.
Yeah.
But do you feel like it?
Yeah.
Why you ask me like, or you just double down on the same shit? Like, you know what's fucked up? Somebody else would answer it like it was a brand new question. Like, well, so now that you're asking, you know, fuck. Like, yo, bro, I see him do this to people in the road, fam. It's crazy.
You did that to Tashai when he was here, you know, and he backpedaled. Big up Tashai. Big up
there
Praise
you go.
Play Media, man. Some people might backpedal. I'm not doing that, man.
Made him rethink his answer.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
right.
you were here. You never watched it?
No, I did still.
Yeah.
As you get older, does your perspective on reproducing and having children in this lifetime change? Do you think that having children, and also, do you think that having children will make you a happier person?
That shouldn't make you a happier person.
Okay.
What was the first question, though? Sorry?
As you age, does your perspective on reproducing and having children in this lifetime change?
I feel like throughout life, it's been like a wave because you deal with something bad and you're just like, fuck it. I'll be the cool uncle. And then you meet something good and then you're just like, you know what? Y'all forget breed, you know?
That's funny still. There's a lot of ups and downs.
Yeah, there's waves. It's
a roller coaster, bro.
That's a Jamaican
How about you guys? How about you guys?
As I got older, I'd agree with him. It's a roller coaster. There are certain things that'll make you like not really want to, like, it'll turn you off of the situation. But will it make me happier? Nah, I don't think that's the case. I don't feel like I'm like living to have a child like that. I don't think that's like my destiny like that.
That's estrogen right there.
How about yourself? As you age, do you feel like your perspective on reproduction changes?
No, I feel like my mentality on that been pretty much the same. To be honest, I thought I would have had kids by now, but didn't really organize my life accordingly.
Fair.
You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
So now I just feel like I just gotta get my shit together
And then
do
that?
Yeah, so that I can accommodate a child. But like,
Now, do you feel like having children will make you a happier person?
Currently, no. As I get older, I don't want to be one of those old niggas at the function with no kids. So if I were to still be 40 with no kids, I think like having a kid would make me happier, but it would have to be having a family, like under the right circumstances, not just breed up something just to do it. Like I want to have my woman and my child, you know, like I want to have a family of my own.
Word. Do you think it's harder to find true love as you get older, or is it easier because you have a deeper understanding and sense of self?
Oh, that's a good question.
I feel like it's all about placement.
Well, explain.
Yeah, I'm about to elaborate. If you're in certain rooms where love will never exist, your mind is
What
going to
room
be...
is that?
Fam, you know the man them love the trenches. You love the trenches, fam. You know the man them love the trenches.
I'm over here trying to
You
get
love
deep
it
with
the
that. I'm
most.
like, yo, bro, what you telling me?
He said you guys, but he meant you.
Yeah.
just turned off.
We're one of ones, fam. We're one of ones.
I like the trenches.
We're one of ones.
You know how I feel about that.
But, yeah, we
already
know
know.
how he
Super
feels.
does not
I
like
don't
the
know about
trenches.
Midge. You like the trenches?
I'm in the middle, like not as trenchy as him, but like, yo, I'm not as bougie as him. It's in the middle. Like
I'll
you
go
can
to a
invite me
foreign
sometime.
country and I'll have a blast in the trench. Like I shouldn't feel as safe as I do in a trench. That's
I don't
what I'm
ever
saying.
feel unsafe. I'm just saying, like, fam, if I'm choosing
He's
to be
too
somewhere.
good for it. It's different.
Yeah, fam, like, what am I doing here? We suck here.
It's fun.
Where?
Fam,
See, that's our way of looking at it.
Okay,
No,
yeah.
fam, think about it. Think about it from
Correlate
this
the-
perspective. Hold on. Okay, so, a lot of culture comes from our people.
Yes.
A lot of our people are influenced by our people that have less.
Okay.
Trenchy lifestyle is based on the people that have less. So how am I not gonna have fun amongst the people that are, you know what I mean, similar to my people? It's just a familiar.
Okay, but then
type of-
how does that correlate to finding true love? Because you said there's no love in the trench. Like, basically, you said depending on what rooms you're in.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
So
if you
explain that.
stay in the trench, you're not gonna find love.
Okay.
You got to know how to like things and not love things.
Okay.
You gotta.
So let me ask the question again.
Go ahead.
Do you think it's harder to find true love the older you get, or does it become easier because you have a deeper understanding of and sense of self?
I didn't even answer the question.
You
That's
didn't.
crazy.
Still, that's why I was like, what the
How did
fuck
I
are you?
get there? How did I get there? How did I get there?
Forget love comes in trenches.
How did I get there? I don't know what happened. The older you get, you know what? I could still say it's about placement.
Yo, Mitch.
So that's crazy.
Yo, Mitch.
I'm gonna say
gonna come
no.
back to you.
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. I don't think it's based on age.
Does it get
So,
hard?
the older you get, does it get easier or does it get more difficult because you're running out of time, or does it get easier because you understand yourself and what you want more?
Okay, I think for the average person, it gets harder.
Okay.
I don't think the average person has learned so much about themselves as they age that they have all this information that they can just take advantage of things. I don't
Right.
believe that's the average experience. And as well, the older you get, the smaller your social circle becomes.
Right.
You're going to spend less time outside meeting new people simply because of routine. Your friends, they're going to have kids and families. You're going to be inside more with yourself a lot more. And there's less opportunity. So I think it's harder the older that you get.
It's harder. Okay.
That's fair.
What do you think about the situation?
I think it's harder as you get older.
Or do you think it's easier or more difficult? Like, do you think the more you understand yourself as you get older, it becomes easier to find love because you know what you want? Or does it become more difficult because now you're getting older and what Mitch said?
Both. It's in the middle of both.
I agree. No,
I wanted to say both, but I tried to just pick a side.
Someone pick a side. Pick a fucking side. A or B.
Because there is arguments
I
for
know.
both.
I get it. If you're going to err on the side of A or B, you can only select one answer.
Okay, then I would say I know more about myself and make it easier.
Are we speaking generally or sorry? Or
Yeah. Like, I want me to ask a question again.
no, I understand the question now.
Oh.
Now I understand. If we're speaking on a general scale, I think it does become harder. If we're
Okay.
speaking for everyone, but for myself,
For yourself, per
it'd
se,
be
yes.
easier because I know how to maneuver. If I want something, I'm gonna get it personally.
Word.
Yeah, I do think if I were to take it personally.
Yeah, well, I asked you guys personally.
Yeah, I want to
I
provide
wasn't
both
sure.
because I do think it there's a
are,
lot
yeah.
on both sides, right? So the
For
general, it's harder. But for myself, I do think I know a lot more about myself. I think there's certain things that I would avoid that maybe I would have walked into when I was younger.
Right.
You know, and then as you advance in age with that person, that might become really difficult. You guys move in together, you have kids, you're much more committed, and this person really ain't fundamentally aligned with you.
Right.
You know, but if you didn't understand yourself and your boundaries that well before, then it's gonna be hard for you to determine that. Whereas now, like, immediately I'm like, I'm not really fucking with that. Or that can be adjusted. That cannot be adjusted. Like, I have more understanding of those things, and so I feel like it'll be easier for me to avoid somebody I should not be with.
Yeah.
Fair. Yeah, I think personally, if I'm going to answer the question, I think it would be easier because now you have a better way of straightening out what doesn't fit for
I
you.
filtered out everything.
Yeah, like, you know, I think when you understand yourself more, I think the capacity for which you can connect with somebody is probably going to be greater or deeper.
Are you speaking generally or personal?
I said personally.
Okay.
Right. I think generally speaking, people have less access to people as we get older. Right. So like when you got to think of the social grouping. So when you're young, you have the social grouping of your school. Then let's say you go post-secondary, and then after that is whatever your work demographic is. Right.
Yeah.
Most people don't really socialize much after that period of time.
Yeah.
It's not like everybody's a bunch of ambitious people constantly outside attending 5 functions at once. You know what I mean? People don't do that.
Facts.
Yeah, the man never sneak
And
this
a lot-
in your life.
And a lot of people too, they meet somebody through a friend, through a family member at a social gathering.
Right, through
So
network.
If you're gonna be doing this less, you're gonna have less opportunities. So it will, I do think for the average person, get harder. I think you need to use your prime years to take advantage of the things in front of you.
Right. Do you judge people on the basis of what pets they have?
What people?
It depends.
Like if you have
they have
like if
too
you have
many-
too
In general, do you judge a person based on what kind of pet they
If
have?
they have too many, that's where I'm judging them. But
So not the
nah,
kind, it's the quantity.
nah.
Not
If
the
you have a
quality.
cat, you're
Like if
okay,
you got
that's
10
it.
cats, yeah, I'm judging.
Okay, what if you got like a gecko?
I'm not judging.
Nah, I don't care
A
about it.
little lizard don't bother me. If you got a snake, I think you're kind of weird.
Okay.
I'm not even judging.
I'm not
that,
judging
so
on
I'm just
pet.
not feeding it.
You know what it is too? More than judge, I just don't want to come to your crib still. You have a snake in the crib.
That's fair.
If something goes wrong, I'm in the crib with a snake. I don't want to be there.
Who is your favorite Dragon Ball Z character and why?
I'm not gonna lie. Trunks had sauce.
I was gonna
Trunks
say this
had
guy
sauce.
still. He was the
He was
young
just-
dog in the show.
He was just super swaggy
And he
with
came
it too.
through with a
like-
mashi,
with the blade.
Yeah, he was a guy.
Yeah,
He was a guy.
He was a guy.
Came from the
still.
future, giving man.
He's not my favorite.
Yeah.
Goku's my favorite, but like I wanted to give something different. Still.
No, fam. No, don't
Nah,
do
Trunks-
that.
Trunks
Fam.
was a guy.
I'm a
Your favorite-
Vegeta
no, hold on,
nigga.
hold on,
I even had the little action figures and shit.
You told me Goku's your favorite, but you said Trunks?
Yeah,
he
because
like
I had
Trunks'
to think
sauce.
about who had the most sauce on.
No,
the
I
show.
said who is your favorite. I didn't say who had the most sauce.
Goku is everybody's favorite.
No, it's
he's
not.
I'm not lying. I was with
mine.
Trunks. Trunks
He's
was
not
mine.
mine. I'm Vegeta.
Alright, bro.
Yeah, for me it was Vegeta, Piccolo, then Trunks.
Yeah.
Piccolo was saucy too. Still.
Piccolo was just a nigga in the show.
Bro,
Yeah,
fam,
literally,
bro.
literally.
Off of that.
Like, yo, if any of you niggas pick Yamcha, like, I don't even know if
He didn't even make it past season 1, fam. Waste, man.
Oh, I forgot who Yamcha was for a second.
No, because he didn't make it past season 1, fam. That's why.
No, he was a guy in Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z was on
They didn't
Wolfang
have no
Fist.
power.
When the man them
But-
start to get powers, he was like, "Yo, what's going
Found the
on?"
Wolfang Fist wasn't cutting it. And the last question: do you find it more difficult or easier to make friends as you age?
Generally speaking, or because I feel like this is the same question.
Is
almost.
yeah.
Well, this is friends.
The
now.
same principles would be applied
Yeah.
in my mind. So,
Okay, so then answer it personally.
personally, it'd be the same shit. Yeah, like
If I
yeah.
choose to, like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, it's
I feel like I damn near can make friends like anywhere I
Yeah,
go if
exactly.
I wanted to.
Okay.
yeah, easier across the board, I guess.
Okay, cool. And that's it for my random questioning. I'm gonna kick it off to you niggas.
Okay. Nia Long says before she has sex, you must sign an NDA. Also says if she messages you when you take a day to respond, you won't ever hear from her again. It's valid.
She's gangster. She's gangster. What the hell?
Take a day to respond. That's a pretty long time. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay.
She's
That's
a
fair.
gangster still.
Why are these older women finding it so hard to settle down?
That's crazy.
I wasn't expecting that question.
I don't know.
I don't even think we were prompted for that.
That's crazy.
I mean, just
But
because,
why are older women having such a hard time settling
like
down?
her, was the Tracy Ross, was that her name is? The one from
Tracy
Girlfriends.
Ellis Ross?
Yeah, it's like they want to date, they want to just have a sexual experience or whatever, just be with younger men. They don't really want relationships. They just want like situationships. But why? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think that's what they want.
I don't think
it's
that's what
more
they
so
want, yeah.
what they're used to. And it's like you could try to be someone you're not, but it will never be that. Like
Okay, so next question. So do you think that they've been over-sexualized and men can't see past a fantasy or a good
Hold
time?
on. Do we I'll answer the
I was
question?
gonna
I
say,
looked down
you
for
just
2
skipped
seconds
past-
and then
I
we
was
went to a whole next question. What just happened?
Yeah. Let Mitch talk on that subject.
Yeah, what was the repeat the
Okay,
first
why
question?
are they? Why are these older women finding it so hard to settle down?
I don't know about all women. I guess these celebrity ones in particular,
yeah.
because I don't know if like older women in general having a hard time. I don't really know what the fuck's going on.
I don't know either.
I do think
because it's
this
not my
generation-
demographic. I would assume, but I would be assuming. You get what I'm saying? Like my demographic, my age range, I know a little bit more about. But the older women, the celebrity ones, I would just assume they've probably had unrealistic standards because of the exposure that they've had. You know, like they probably expect a lot, and a lot of guys just probably feel like that's too much to deal with. And then even the way that she's like, niggas have to have an NDA, and if you take a day to respond, like I understand that, but like laying it out, like yo, this is the procedure. It sounds like you try to dominate a lot of the situations that you get in. So
But she's
that
not
might be
talking-
why they.
That's a real relationship or like a fake type of vibe.
Well, she's just basically saying like, I don't think she's into a relationship. I think that like
I heard
just,
she's
like,
fucking a bunch of young
Yeah, I
niggas.
heard she just wants like one night stands and shit like that. But it's like, yo, any guy that she considers to sleep with, you must do this. And if she does reach out at you and you take a day to respond, you're off the list now.
And she said this publicly or
Yes.
somebody
Yeah,
No, she
she
said
been
this-
on
yeah.
some podcasts. I've seen little clips, but not full on conversations. But like I guess a commonality amongst all these celebrity women that do that. They're wealthy, they're in powerful positions,
crazy.
and they seem to be very like.
I think probably they've been waiting, like, because you had like, you know, you're wealthy and you got a powerful position. You were waiting for like the perfect nigga your whole time. But
Yeah.
now it's like now you're at the end of the run and now you're just working with the best.
Yeah, now you
can.
just sleep with young men who you clearly have a more powerful position than.
But you don't
and you
have
set
her
the
direct,
terms,
yeah.
so you get to be dominant in the scenario, but you're not really gonna get
Like-
companionship out of that.
Yeah.
So
Did you say anything?
I basically just said I think that they've probably waited for the perfect guy for a longer period of time until like the shelf life kind of ran out. Now you're over here exercising your resource for options.
yeah,
I
that's
agree.
a good way to
I agree. I
summarize
feel like
it.
that's the general but outside of the movies.
Yeah.
So, do you guys think that they've been overly sexualized by men, and that men can't see past the fantasy or a good time with them?
All women, or are we
Or
talking-
these celebrities.
these ones, these celebrity women.
I don't think they've been
I don't
overly
think they've been overly
sexualized.
sexualized.
It's
So we
like-
got like Tracy Ellis Ross. She been talking about the young guys. I heard Charlize Theron saying similar things. Now we got Nia Long. There's a couple others that I can't remember, but to my knowledge, they're not overly
I don't think
sexualized
the older
women.
Yadam are being over sexualized.
No, even throughout their career, they
were
like
never, like, overly
yeah, that wasn't a big
sexualized.
emphasis
Yeah,
of who they
Nia
were.
Long was.
But do you think that
Nia
men-
Long was
Yeah,
sexualized.
do
I
you
don't-
think
she was skin out.
No, but like no,
She was
like
always
how
the
people
pretty-
perceive
no, she
her.
was just like a
How
I
fat.
don't think
people
that's
perceive-
sexualizing. I think that's
Yeah.
that's not.
What?
I think you have.
You look at something and you're already, I can't. Like,
No,
if I
she-
had a
Nah,
because
moment-
sexual,
She's
no,
the lead
sexual-
woman.
Fam,
She's just the lead woman.
Sexualizing is almost like objectifying in a certain, like,
Yeah.
in like a primal nature. I think
Yes.
that, like, yo, people want, like, bro, she was like, he's saying
The
a
lead woman. There's also a lead man. He's not being sexualized.
Like,
These
yo,
are just
dude, put it very-
perceivably-
for example,
Women weren't sexualizing Morris Chestnut growing up?
That's a specific guy that would be walking around with his shirt
That
off.
nigga
looking
also
like
presented
movies.
that-
But Nia
That's
Long was,
where it changes.
For me,
So was Jada Pinkett.
For me,
What?
yeah. Jada Pinkett was
Like
one of
those
those
90s
she
women,
was
they
one
were
of
like-
those.
Okay, but sexualizing is
I think-
basically
As
objectification.
a kid, I was definitely
Morris Chestnut walked around with his shirt off, being sweaty.
he's
It's
sexualizing
much different than
himself,
Nia
yeah.
Long just being the pretty lead woman.
Yes.
She's not in a sexual
So
setting.
you
She's
guys,
just
you
pretty.
guys never
I don't
imagined
you
what it
can
would be
fantasize-
like under.
You can
That's not,
fantasize,
but that's not,
but
that's not sexualizing. That's not.
Oh, I thought they
that's
were lying.
fantasizing is not
Sexualizing is an
over-sexualizing.
objectification.
Yes.
Like I am turning you basically into a sexual
Piece of meat.
object. Like you and your sexuality will be the emphasis of this piece of work here. So if I have a music video and a bunch of bitches are shaking ass,
That's
that could be
sexualizing.
sexualizing.
Yes.
But if you're just the pretty lead woman
Like,
in the
think about
movie,
it.
that's not the case.
Nia Long never presented like Meg Thee Stallion.
Exactly.
Facts.
Meg Thee Stallion presents over sexualized. Like, look at me.
Yeah.
I'm accentuating and basically going to overemphasize
So-
the sexual nature of my being.
Was
Yeah.
the question,
She's
have
just
you
pretty.
sexualized them, or was it, have they sexualized themselves?
No,
Like,
I was just thinking.
I think the
do you think men in
sexualizing is the
general, like,
presentation of the person. So whether the people that you work for put you in front of the camera in that manner, or you decided to put yourself out in
let's
that
put it like this,
manner.
put it like this.
I don't think it's my perception of what you
I
did.
thought it was perception. That's what I thought it was.
In this demographic, J-Lo would be trying to over-sexualize herself at modern day
What
while
was
being
the question?
You want to look up the definition of sexualized?
Because
now we're just having opinions on
sexualize,
it.
yeah, look up the definition because it could be how you perceive someone.
It could be,
are
that's
you,
why I'm
Are
like-
you
Yeah.
sexualizing
That's-
this person?
that's
That
what
was
I-
the
Okay, hold on. Sexualize means to endow a person, object, or behavior with a sexual character, meaning, or value. It often involves viewing someone, typically women or girls, solely as an object for sexual desire, objectification,
Yeah.
rather than as a whole person.
not objectification.
Niggas,
Did you not hear what he said?
you're-
That's
No, but you have to you have to listen to the
whole part.
entire thing,
Listen
not
to
the
whole thing.
beginning.
Go ahead.
Because literally, it's for sexual desire, objectification rather than as a whole person. Now, let me stop you right there. Niggas see Nia Long and all these other women and wanted to be with them. They're
I
like,
wanted to shag Nia Long. That's
Okay,
what I'm
I get it.
saying.
We're
Okay,
talking about the general consensus. 'Cause you
public.
didn't ask us as
Okay.
well, right? Did I sexualize her? No,
No,
I think
I
she's an
never did.
attractive
She's a
woman.
pretty woman.
I
I did
did not
ask you that.
reduce her to a sexual object. She's simply an attractive woman, and yes, we like to have sex with attractive women. But I see her as the whole woman, which is encompassed in the definition.
Like,
I
think
have to
about
see
why
her
we
as
think
not
about
a
the
woman.
90s galdom. They carry a little more grace than just being a piece of meat. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, she was bro, come on.
It's like the difference between a model and a prostitute. Like if I go to a brothel versus I go to the runway.
Saying, but growing up, I always knew like Hollywood women could not, like, why would I ever see myself with a Hollywood woman? Like that could be my partner one day. Like,
So maybe you sexualized her.
I did.
Maybe
That's
you
what I was
were
saying. That's what I was saying.
But I don't think that was a general
Did you
consensus.
did you like sexualize a woman like Sade? Sade's a
fire.
beautiful
She's
woman.
fire.
You know, she's a
Sade?
beautiful woman, but she never presented like overly sexualized, overly whorish, or overly
Honestly,
objectified.
I don't even remember what she looks like.
Really?
So the answer is
Okay, well, like that defeats my.
I think the question would be, is the casting director who casted these women in the 90s, like Mitch mentioned, they were cast because they were the pretty ones, or were they cast because they had talent? Because if
bet
they're
both.
just pretty, then they're being objectified for their looks, not sexually yet, but they're being objectified.
I don't think they're being objectified, because would you say that about a handsome man? Because there's a bunch of men
Yes.
that are the lead in a movie, and it's
Yes.
because he's handsome.
Yeah, of
is
course.
he being perceived as an object, as a sexual object, or is
Yeah,
he just
'cause that's
like
kind
people
of-
are drawn to attractive people, so we put this guy there? Like when you go to a restaurant, they have a pretty girl working at the front of the restaurant. Is she being objectified?
Yes.
Or is it just placement? Like we know that like a pretty
both.
woman is going to bring somebody
It's
in.
both.
Yeah, it's both.
So to be clear,
think
I was sexualizing her growing up. Her, Megan Good,
Jada
Pinkett.
Definitely. As a kid, what?
Is that objectification or is it marketing? Because
Both.
if I take something and I use it as like this is going to be the selling point because I know that people are interested in it,
that's
it's-
objectification. Yeah.
It's a
If
bit
you're
of
going to
both.
take something
I
for
agree.
the specific purpose of doing something, like this is the selling point. This pretty person, I'm using this aspect of this person. I'm objectifying them
As
to
the
garner
market.
But there's
attention.
no
That's the
sexual connotation to that. People are just drawn to attractive people. Even another
Well, you can
woman would be
objectify-
drawn
no,
to an
but here's the
attractive
thing, you
woman.
can objectify something without necessarily sexualizing it. You can still objectify.
But I'm going back to the
So
sexualization.
sexual objectification, I guess this is like
I guess that was the word.
now this is
defer.
subjective. I guess like
But maybe
if-
it's objectification, but not sexualization. Because sexualization, I have to see you as a sexual object. I have to see you within that context.
I never.
I just
looked
want to
at-
fuck you.
I
and
never
nothing
looked
else
at
matters
Nia
about
Long
it.
like a sexual
shag
object.
them. I
I
looked
did.
at
Like
that.
growing
Yeah,
up,
I never looked at it that
wanted to
way.
shag
I just
them.
thought she was a beautiful woman.
Nah, like
Because they're a bit older than you guys, still. That's what it is.
I looked at Nia Long and Jada like, damn, like, you know
Trust
what I'm
me.
saying?
Give me-
Like,
what was it? 7 minutes of heaven back in the
Yeah.
days? Yo,
In the
give me
closet.
At that age, I don't think I would have thought of it in that way. I would have been like, if anything, like I want that to be my woman. Like I wouldn't
Nah.
have used her just for
What
using
the
something.
Hollywood
even J-Lo
babes?
too. J-Lo?
I'm talking about the age where
J-Lo's
Nia
been a
Long would have
whore,
been relevant. So I probably would have been like, what,
Jenny from the
12?
block, but she's
Same.
still sexualizing herself.
Same.
Like,
But
yeah, I wouldn't have perceived it that way.
But like before Jenny in the Block, there was Selena J-Lo. And that's what the
that's
man
not-
were
she was beautiful.
sexualized.
Yeah,
That's what the man were sexualized. I was like, holy fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
But she was still fire, Jenny from the
Yeah.
blog. Yeah.
But I'm just saying is like, so that back to my question. Fuck, what was my question? It was like, do you think that like they can't like find somebody because they've been overly sexualized and like they just are looked at as a fantasy?
I don't think that.
I
I don't think so.
that.
No. I
Because
think
anybody
it's
could
their
find anybody. It's just what
I think
are
it's
you
their own
looking
attitude
for?
and the way they've been living their life.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna lie to you. J-Lo's been married multiple times. She's the problem.
Yeah. Common denominator.
Okay.
J-Lo straight.
Nick Cannon says his 15-year-old son can date, but not his twin daughters.
His how old?
His 15-year-old son can date, but not his twin daughters.
How old are the daughters?
He didn't give an age. I mean, an age. Sorry, he didn't give an age. He
That's
just said, I'm
important.
assuming they're probably around the same age.
Want to search that up? That's important.
Yeah.
But people are angry at the double standards, saying, how can he be saying this with the amount of kids that he has?
I'm crying.
Is this a case of right message, wrong messenger?
Do
Why
as I
is his
say
amount-
and not as I do.
What his amount of kids got to do with anything? He had all those kids as an adult.
And he could he could provide for them too.
And what? Yeah, how does that correlate to her being a child and seeking to date somebody versus him being a man
Because
and
he's
having children?
he was
Those
saying,
are not related.
Because he was
subjects.
saying, because he was saying that
Hold on,
my
hold on. Nick Cannon's twin daughter Monroe Cannon and her brother Moroccan are.
Oh, the brother and
they're
sister are twins.
twins.
Okay, that's the mix-up. Okay, so they're both 15.
15.
All right,
Okay,
cool.
go ahead.
So basically, it's saying that like Nick's like, yo, my son can date. I encourage him to date. My daughters can't date unless they give me a reason why they should date. And basically, he's saying that like, oh, I have to protect my daughter from certain people in the world. There's certain guys out there, this, that, and the third.
that.
But the women are saying in the comments, what are you protecting her from? People like you?
Jesus
That's funny.
Christ.
It's not a valid response, but it's funny.
crazy.
Like it doesn't address the logic being presented, but it's worth a laugh. But it's not really addressing anything.
So
that he
X,
said.
there's a clip there. I don't know if you could play it.
Oh,
Really?
and I've allowed it.
Why?
I've encouraged it.
Encouraged?
But
At
my
15?
daughter,
I hope you've been allowing it and encouraging that
no,
that too.
absolutely not.
That
Really?
makes no sense. That
That,
makes
first of all,
no sense.
it's absolutely a double standard.
I hope you know I'm going to be talking about this on the TV show.
You have to, because first of all, and I know I get in trouble a
Yes,
lot because I say
please.
things with my chest, but there is a difference when parenting a son and then when parenting a daughter.
And
I am
26?
yes, because I am more protective of my daughter because there's things out there that I have to protect my daughter from, like. As we know, there's certain type of individuals that you want to keep your daughter away from. My son, it's a different conversation when he's going out into the dating world.
You don't want. My dad's a football coach.
Right. And I know he loves his daughter in a way that if you call, my son is not calling me like, Dad, she hit me. He's not doing that. But if somebody puts their hands on my daughter,
Okay.
I'm going to jail.
That's-
Just like your daddy would.
That's one thing, but
Ain't no one thing. That's
but
the
you're
only
not-
thing.
Okay, but for your son, you're not
I'm
worried
doing
about,
25 to life if somebody put their hands on my
You're
daughter.
not worried about gold diggers for your son?
No, he got a whole lot of money. His mama's Mariah Carey.
Oh,
He's good.
So the only reason baby girl can't date, or you're more is because there's a possibility that some
If
scrub
some
is out
man
there.
puts his hands on my daughter,
it's a wrap.
it's my worst nightmare because I'm going to jail
So when can she
forever.
date? So when can she date?
When
Wow. See, I'm glad I ain't got those.
no, because and I know because she probably gonna see this. We made a deal.
Okay.
If she can explain to me what's gonna happen on these dates, then she can go.
What is she? How
What's
is she?
supposed to
That's
explain?
not a date.
That because first of all, it started off with crushes, and I was like, "What's
Okay,
a crush?"
yeah.
And then she explained it to me. She was like, "Dad, a crush is, she's like Michael B. Jordan or guys that I see like, that are actors or athletes. I kind of admire them from afar for whether their skill set or
Okay.
if they're handsome or what." I was like,
Right.
all right, I can rock with a crush. Then she was like, "So when can I start dating?" I was like, "So what's gonna happen on these dates?"
We're going to get to know each other. We're going
Your twin brother can go with you.
Does she
Y'all
have to
all
go with
can
him
hang
on the
out.
date? He can
Yeah,
go.
I don't. That's fine too. But you ain't going one-on-one with no little bastard anywhere.
16? That's normal.
That's normal.
16?
I'm preparing her for college,
Okay.
and I know it's out of my
Exactly.
control.
Yep.
I can't do nothing about it. Hopefully, we're having all these open conversations. My daughter tells me any and everything, and even though I'm apprehensive, like if you can explain it, if we have a conversation about it, I'm for it
Did you
because
say
I know when
anything
you get to
different?
college, I want
Nah,
you to
it's
have
pretty much
all
it.
the.
Yeah, that was a long video.
Yeah, it was long.
But
All
I
right.
don't disagree with him at all.
I think double standards exist and people
Yeah.
get upset.
Yeah.
I think her response is strictly emotional because she just doesn't like that there's things allowed to a man that she's not allowed to, like that's not being allowed to a woman. But yo, like let's not even pretend like we want the same things. Like men and women, they don't navigate the world the same.
Yeah.
I agree. I don't think
you don't
we
expect
should-
your daughter and son to behave the exact same way as they grow into adults. So then why would you prepare them in the exact same way? That wouldn't
Her
really make much
response
sense.
was funny. Like, "Oh, I hope you're encouraging her." That was a funny
No,
response.
because she's just
trying to play the equal game.
Yeah, she's just
anything
responding.
on one side has to be on the other side. But no, because even when he brought up the example, it's like, yo, my son's not gonna call me talking about she hit me.
Yeah,
I know that he's physically fit enough to handle that engagement, whereas I would be handing my daughter off to somebody that could whoop her ass.
And now
I'm gonna be compromised if anything goes wrong. So why don't I just cut off that liability real quick and make sure that she's prepared for the world a little bit more before she gets out there? You know what I'm saying? I think that makes sense.
Married. I really wish women would stop getting married. Marriage is an antiquated idea that I believe oppresses women.
A few moments later.
Yes, I am engaged.
This comment says it all. Pandering is $1 billion business. I mean, women really gave MJ Gray a platform for saying women should be married and just being so anti-men in general, only for her to then switch up after getting a huge following. Where have we seen this before? That's not the only thing MJ Gray has switched up on. Do you remember when she used to say this?
Designer things are just tacky. They're just played out. Like, can we do something creative and original? I don't love it. I guess I just don't like the wealth signaling of it.
Only for her to then later on become a full-on capitalist. Look at this. Is this not wealth signaling right here? Designer watches, designer bags. Look at this. This is crazy. And what's really funny about all this is that she still says that she's anti-marriage. The moral of this lesson is to never believe social media influencers.
Imagine your fiance or wife saying she's anti-marriage. That's funny.
That shit's
But clearly
crazy as hell.
she's
So
going for the clickbait. Clearly,
her name is
at this
MJ?
point.
MJ Gray.
Major
So,
jaw.
As you can see, she's facing backlash
That's
for
that's
selling
a
women.
crimson chin.
Yo, she had a big ass
Yo.
chin.
That's what I
I was
said.
just there
That's what I
like,
said.
I
yo.
caught on.
Major jaw,
That's a
fam.
major jaw. Crimson
Oh, that's what it stands
chin.
for? Holy, shout out to Major. But yeah, so for further context, she has almost 500,000 followers on TikTok and millions of views on her videos. And she got engaged only 9 months after meeting her fiance and stated that she had been single for 30 years before the engagement.
Nice.
Did she remind you of somebody?
Lizzo.
Lizzo?
Yep.
Really? That's not what I thought of. Why Lizzo?
Because she was.
Oh, the weight loss thing.
Yep.
Oh,
The
okay. You know,
body
that does make sense.
positivity.
Yeah.
Stop fat shaming raw, and then
I agree.
boom.
Lizzo now that he put it in the atmosphere.
Anybody come to mind for you?
Like anybody that panders too tough, but like, like he said Lizzo, and I was okay with that. Just
I was gonna say
like,
Myron. We were watching the documentary, and the man was just switching up in a documentary.
Myron.
Oh,
I could have multiple wives, and then the man's like, "Is your girl comfortable with that?" She's like, I don't know. And then the man's like, "Well, like maybe I'll just be cool with one." And then the man's like, "You're just gonna switch up already?" So I was just like, "Yo, that happened recently."
I hear that, but I don't think it as much. I think the Lizzo comparison was better because of the how hard they were going with it. Like Myron was a bitch in front of his woman. She's doing all this by herself. Like,
Yep.
Myron,
you're still going back. That one's more.
But
more accurate.
But here's the thing: Myron is not going in the presence of his woman. He's gonna act like that. By himself, modern day, current right now, he's still probably carrying on with the same fuckery. He's still going at it.
She's still keeping on the same fuckery, even though she's with this guy. She still has videos talking about how you shouldn't get married.
Well, that's crazy. And they're just drinking the poison.
Yeah, that's what the man said. He's like, even after she got married, she's still telling niggas you shouldn't get married.
That's funny.
She's still doing it. So, is it morally correct to give advice to people that you don't live by?
Morally?
Wait, say that. Run that back. Sorry.
Is it morally correct to give advice to people that you don't live by?
You don't got morals.
I mean, there aren't. I can't say it's. There's certain advice that, like, for example, if you're a smoker and you tell people they shouldn't smoke on the basis of all the negative side effects of smoking, but you're already a victim of said smoking, I don't think it's wrong to tell people not to smoke.
Okay.
Morals means like what? Like you believe in this.
You don't
morally meaning like just is it right or is it wrong?
But it's something that you believe in, like that you believe is wrong. Like
no, I'm asking like, do you think it's morally right or wrong?
I get what you're saying.
Go ahead.
So basically, I would agree with X. I don't think it's about the messenger. It's more so about the message, literally.
Okay.
It's you look like a hypocrite in certain regard.
For sure.
That's pretty much it.
Sure.
That's like the big.
But I think that you can still be morally right, like in terms of the intention, while still not living necessarily the full message through and through.
Facts.
Like,
so you shouldn't practice what you preach.
Huh?
You should.
Like, you know what I mean?
You should practice what you preach.
No.
But sometimes life doesn't work out like that.
That's all I'm saying. I'm saying like, you can still have the right message, regardless of if you can adhere to it or not.
Does it change? Like, if you're a coach or a leader, are you obligated to live by the principles that you teach because of your position now?
Here's the thing. Nobody in life is obligated to do anything, seen? Now, as somebody with a position of power, it does become more effective if you are able to lead by example. And I think that would always be more honorable, more respectful, more authentic. But like I said, you don't owe anybody anything really.
It takes away from your credibility though if you're not, because I remember once upon a time there was this trainer, right? Fat guy, but he had clients out the butt. Like I didn't get it. He had mad clients.
You knew what he was talking about.
Must have
information.
Right?
Must have.
But
he was.
Is it different if somebody has built up like a platform or a following because they profess to live a certain way, and then immediately, as soon as they had an opportunity to change direction, they took it, and now they're just like, well, it's my life. It is what it is.
Yeah, I think it's shaky.
Do you think that's right or wrong morally?
Honestly,
I think it's cheap.
Live your life.
Like I said, nobody owes anybody anything. You know what I mean?
I don't think it's wrong.
So I'm not gonna be like, oh, you owe it to us to be a fat fuck, Lizzo. Like I don't think that like you told us we could be fat fucks. Look how much we ate. Like you know,
that's funny.
And now she's over there destroying old pictures of herself. Like
it does seem like you're running a scam though.
No, it seems like you're running a scam.
I'm not gonna say a scam at all.
Hold on. Like, why do you say that?
Because you made people pretty much invest time, maybe money or whatever it is into you, and then you kind of just said, all right, cool, I got what I wanted, fuck it, and now they're out of whatever they were looking for from looking at you.
I agree with that, to be honest. I look at it like that because she made a lot of money off these damn videos. And she just started popping off with the Chanel and stuff. So I feel like you're a grifter. Like you sold people an ideology, a belief that you don't even live by because you knew that they were going to support it and you reaped all the benefits from it. And as soon as you got an opportunity to do what you really wanted to do, which was in complete contradiction to everything that you told somebody, I think that makes you a bit of a scam.
It's low integrity.
I think she needed to do it for herself.
I think it's low integrity.
You ever tell yourself something in the mirror like, yo, I'm that guy. Like, you're getting ready to do something. Maybe she needed to lie to the world.
You know what? Okay. I'm going to still call her a scammer. Mm-hmm. But there is an amount of, because I did see another video. Some of the context I provided wasn't in the video. I saw other videos. So she's there in a podcast talking about prior to this, she'd been single about 30 years. Now I don't know how old she is, but I'm assuming it's pretty much her damn life because she doesn't look that old. You know what I mean? So there's also another reason why I was correlating her to Myron. So you're a person that lacks the experience that you speak about. You keep telling people to do these things in absolutes, but you don't even have any real first-hand experience. This is your first man, really.
It's low integrity.
And as soon as you get your man, you're ready to get married. You only were saying this because you never had a man. It was like a cope, but you got really popular and it was financially beneficial.
Aligns with what I was saying.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. There's areas of both here because once you recognize that you don't really believe this from you met your man, you keep making this content, you're absolutely a fucking scammer.
Galifesting.
You're absolutely a scammer. Whereas at the beginning, you might have just been coping on the internet because you were lonely. But I still think it's not a good thing to do. I think you're a shitty person.
You definitely are.
It's just low integrity.
Especially if you took people's money.
I don't know if she took direct money, but like when you get enough views on YouTube and different things, you make money from your platform.
You're
I'm not certain if the people themselves actually gave her any money. I'm not sure.
You monetize from the message in which you don't.
Some of these people have courses and stuff, so they would be getting paid, but I don't know that much about her.
Buy my course on how not to get married.
you know what's funny? There's probably be somebody that would buy that.
Book signing with your husband.
There's somebody that would buy that, bro.
Crazy.
Yeah, to go to that, to book signing is insane.
Jesus Christ.
Who's more at fault? Because there's people that are upset about this, right? That's why it's even going viral right now. So who's more at fault? The content creator who takes advantage of people's weakness, or these grown-ass people who follow this shit?
Elaborate.
So there's a bunch of people basically feel betrayed by her change in narrative, you know, or not even changing narrative, changing lifestyle by maintaining a narrative.
They got rug pulled.
Yeah, that's basically that's how they feel. Like, you sold us a dream and then you woke up and left us sleeping. Like, we don't like that. So now I'm asking,
you know what? I think
who is more responsible for the
all this?
The
I believe,
dysfunction?
You know what? Realistically, like, from a structural level, you blame the person that's leading the blind. But realistically, I think it's a good wake up call. So it's a good call to action for like stop following idiot business. You know,
I wouldn't even blame the person leading.
Yeah, no. I said, like I said,
but that's where you're at right now. Not everybody's there.
All right. Some people
There's more consumers than leaders in this world.
100%, right? And I think that it's a good wake up call. I think that being so uncomfortable by this shift should shock you into some different thought and perspective. You know what I mean? Some reflection.
Reality.
So I think it's good. I honestly, really, and realistically, I think people should take full autonomy and accountability for the actions, thoughts, and decisions they make in their own life. To blame somebody else that you like on the basis of why you're making your decisions in life, I think it's a little cowardly and it puts it off. It's like, oh, I did this because you said it was the right thing to do. But like, yo, did you think about this, or this saying that basically justified your position?
Trust me.
Without really like being comfortable and secure about it within yourself internally. That's how I feel about that.
Makes sense.
You're a grown adult. You can make your decisions. I just think you can, you know what I'm saying? You don't got to follow
You know
the
what it's
trend.
like? For me, it's not the exact same, but it's like, you know when parents were blaming Eminem for, oh my God, look at the music you're making. It's fucking up my kids. It's like, yo, it's not his responsibility to make music for your fucking kids. It's your responsibility to educate your fucking kids, right? And raise them.
You know what's funny? Even with the Gucci Mane situation, there's a bunch of people, like other rappers, that have spoken out against him. And one of the things that I've heard more than one person say is basically like, you had us crashing out. Like, you had us doing all this
Doody
shit.
Low said that.
Like, you encouraged us to do this. But I heard like other people say it, and sometimes even in the comment section. And so it's almost like you're putting all the responsibility of the things you did on this man that you've never met.
Who doesn't
you just
know
listen to him. You just listen to his music. You've never met this guy, and now you're holding him solely responsible for the things that you did because he went against the grain. Like, I can acknowledge that he shouldn't have did what he did, in my opinion, based on being a gangster. But nigga, he didn't make me do nothing. Who's this guy?
Exactly. He doesn't owe
Where's
you
your
shit.
dad? Where's that guy?
Too many consumers in the world, and I'm not mad at that because I'm a leader.
Nah, fam. There needs to be followers in order for the world to go on. Not if this world was a leader, nothing would get done. If everybody in the world led something, it wouldn't get done. Nothing. There needs to be cogs in the fucking wheel.
So there's got to be like, there's leaders,
And don't get me
there's
wrong.
followers.
And here's the thing, on the notion of that, because even like how you can actively admit that not everyone's a leader, there is an amount of responsibility that comes with being in said position, right? But I'm not gonna say that all the fucking sole accountability is on this one individual, right?
No.
Lead by example for sure, but like, buddy, think for yourself as well.
Yeah, and I think you should also choose your leaders. Like, why did you elect this person to be your figurative leader?
Why do we need to
Why do you follow their words so heavily? What have they
Take some
shown
accountability, bro.
That's Ja Rule.
But not even just taking accountability. It's
That's
really
a big one,
considering what you're doing, because it's like, at some point, a lot of people will need leadership in their life. If we agree that there's less leaders than there are consumers or followers, then by default, more people will be following that one person. So what is your process of electing this person? Like, why did you decide that I need to follow their word? What did they show you that made you feel like my life will improve if I follow these teachings? It's just some random lonely woman on Instagram who's ranting about men. What else did she show you?
All she did is show you it's okay to be lonely, and it's justified. It justified the inadequacy you felt in your own position because you felt you can relate to somebody else. As soon as she became more satisfied in her position, like where she really wanted to be, now you feel betrayed because she's no longer there. And misery loves company.
Facts.
I think
something to
growing,
consider when you're choosing somebody to follow or somebody to take advice from. I think it's like there should be an amount of relatability, but there should also be an amount of like, I'm not there, and that's why I want the advice. There's a distance. They've achieved something that I think is worthy of spending my time on. If you're just relating on being miserable, and that's the only reason you follow this person, like, where the fuck are you going?
Think about it though. Like you've anointed somebody to be your leader, and you're in the exact same position as them. Like, the end goal is being a single only person. You're single and lonely as well. What the fuck are you following?
Yeah.
You've already got it.
What has qualified them to be a leader?
Now it's just justifying. People are looking at it to justify their own position.
It becomes a community.
Exactly.
Everybody's just mad
misery loves
together.
company.
A community of just self-loathing and being unhappy.
You get a cult following from that.
Literally.
Yeah.
Does anybody have any things they would like to say to our audience, or any final thoughts and sentiments? Do you have any questions for the man?
The Michael Jackson movie just dropped. Any man watch that?
I'm going to watch that soon. I haven't seen that as yet. Have you seen it already?
Yeah, I've seen it. I'm not gonna.
No.
How do you feel about it?
How do you feel about it? That's a valid question. Positively or negatively?
I'm very open-minded once again. So like, I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Did you watch the Bob Marley movie?
Same thing as the Bob Marley movie.
Okay, I was gonna say like
it's the same. It's literally the same vibe.
Got you, okay.
Literally the same vibe.
Enough said.
But a lot of Jamaicans were pissed because they're just like, oh, they didn't highlight this, that, and bro, they can't. Dude, there's so many legalities.
You can't put a man's whole life in a 2-hour movie.
Yeah,
it doesn't work
and then
that
there's
way.
people that don't want to be highlighted in said film. You know what I mean? Like, you get what you get. I was entertained.
Did you enjoy? You enjoyed the experience of watching it?
I enjoyed the Bob Marley movie and the Michael Jackson movie.
Cool. That's positive. Cuz or Mitch, you have anything you want to leave with the audience before we rock off?
Yeah, be accountable for yourself. You're a big person. Don't just be on TikTok finding the next ruler of you. Like, find your own way in life, bro.
I agree.
If you like things behind closed doors that other people don't, stand on that.
Facts.
He was bracing on it, cuz.
If you're the man,
you know what?
Man, them are getting plugged. Jesus Christ.
If he closed his door,
he braces on
he's
some.
bracing.
Yeah, man.
Shout out Boston Cream.
Yo, Boston Cream.
Yeah, just put the towel on it when you have company come over.
Boston.
Yeah. What do I gotta leave with the people? Honestly, just do some reflection, bro. I think that people need to understand themselves deeper beyond the surface. I think people need to be accountable for their thoughts, actions, and decisions they make. And I think that people need to stop looking for reasons to blame. Stop trying to blame and find things that, it's not my fault, I'm miserable because of this person. Like, nah, but you're gonna be miserable because of yourself. A lot of life is reflective, and a lot of emotions are projected. Yeah. With that being said, it's your boy X, RPMX on everything social.
Castro Nero 88.
Money Mitch, 54X Mitch on all platforms.
And Newbie representing Club Chat.
Boom. And we're on Common Sense. Make sure you like and subscribe. Hit that bell at the top for notifications every time we drop. And we'll see you next week. Peace. We out of here.
Yes, sir.